Okay, so this mic, can you guys hear me now? Let me, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so I hope you can hear me okay. I have to get this mic situation done. You know, I can't. It's just nonsense. This chair's too high. Thank you so much for being here. Um, so we will begin. Uh, so I'm gonna try to see if I can do all of them. If not, I'll separate the lives. I'll do, you know, we'll start, and I'm doing my own order. You know how I am. So thank you for being here. Happy holidays. This is our holiday year-end reading. See what's coming up for you. Holiday times. I know that can be a tough time for many of us, or but you know, we're here as a collective together. Thank you for your subscriptions, for all the interactions this year. And I will put timestamps, or you guys can put timestamps, you know, as I'm starting. So let's greet all the people that are here so far. Hi, welcome member Anjul, member Cherry Blossom, member Caitlin, member Michelle. Thank you so much. Yeah, they changed the name, so it's kind of hard for me to figure out who's who, but okay. So we have sound. We're okay. We're gonna get this started as soon as we, you know, as soon as I can. So at the end of the reading, so this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna check first initial energies, and then we're gonna do predictions for next year, and following that, pick a card for an angel answer, an angel question that you may have. So that's what, if you look at my old readings every year at the end of the year, that's what pretty much what I do. Okay. We'll start with air signs. I'm sorry, that's what I always do. I'm doing different orders, so we're gonna start with air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we're gonna go to water or fire sign. It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna look at regular energies right now. I have so many decks. It takes a lot to get here, get ready, and all this stuff. This chair might be too high today, but let's see how we do. Okay, air signs. Let's start with Aquarius. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you. So we're gonna do a sneak peek. Some people don't like that, you know. We're just gonna do. Some people like it. You know, my thing is reading with positivity. So regardless of what comes out for next year, you know, life is full of challenges, struggles, and tests. It's just how we navigate through it and how we look at it. You look at things in a different perspective. If you look at things, it depends, you know, the glass half full, half empty. You'll be able to navigate. If you have all the spiritual tools, you'll be able to work through challenges that come up. Okay, so let's start with Aquarius. Let's look at energies right now. So Aquarius right now. Let's see. I'll put the card up so that it can help me also timestamp. Okay, so Aquarius. All right. So, okay, here's Aquarius. Put it right here. All right, let's see what we have. Regular energies right now for Aquarius, please. Regular energies for Aquarius. Trying to keep a time. You know, as you can see, I'm trying to, you know, keep everything to a minimum of time. Just do a couple of things. Okay. Door to Spirit. Okay. So it's another day that ends with why. You have someone in their head thinking about you, Aquarius. There is an energy of envy, jealousy. We're gonna dig into this a little bit, and we have, you know, the sixth chakra. So we have a lot of crown chakra activation. Your intuition is being sparked at this time. Your intuition is getting stronger and stronger. It only gets stronger. So it's just how you deal with it and how you know how to listen to your intuition and not ignore it. And then strategy. There's something that may not have been working out, or a challenge, and Spirit is calling for you to try something new. Yin and yang energies here for love. some hostilities, people trying you, and it goes with jealousy. I'm gonna put these two together, because there's a, energy of when you're ascending and you're improving, and you start not caring about people trying to trigger you, or you navigate differently. Back in the day, you probably were engaging people that try to start arguments with you, or challenge you, or hate on you, right? Some people, I get an energy here of someone might not have wanted you to ascend, or they might not be happy with your ascension. Either way, there's a decision that has to be made. There's several decisions, and you have the door to spirit. So you having the door to spirit, basically, thank you so much. You having the door to spirit says you know better, so you got to do better. So you knowing better, spirit is expecting you to do better. Let's clarify some of these. Let me get some of. Let's do these. Let's do these. Ooh, something really. Oh my God. Okay, so all this stuff wanted to fall out. There was someone. Okay, this just fell out, and I'm taking it. Okay, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it fell out on. I was gonna. This is what I was clarifying. Man thinking about you, a woman, reverse the energy. Someone's thinking about you. This is not your energy. They have anxiety. It's almost like a regretful thing, and they might be, there was a breakup. There was someone that you broke up with. They might have been in their head because they're realizing, it wasn't all popping. What the choice that they made was not all lit, wasn't as lit as they thought. And they are still tied into another energy. It's almost like, dang, man, she looks nice, or he looks good, or he's doing good for himself, working on, his future or her future. They're looking at you, Aquarius, like you are, and also you are a mystery. So they don't know what's going on, but the little bit that they see, perhaps on social media, it's like you living your best life. So they might see it as, they see you single and ready to mingle. That's an energy that I'm getting. Let me get another card, and that might be part, I'm going to take that with the jealousy as well. Crossroads. So you have a decision. So this vibe is going to be somebody trying to return. Somebody trying to return. Reconciliation vibes all over this. All right, let's get a couple more cards. Let's do a card for this. Let's do that, okay, that. Okay. Here, let's get a couple more for hostilities. Thank you for being here. Crush. Okay. Again, it's almost saying the same thing. All right, so that you're getting downloads and intuition, like how to solve a problem. You're getting new ideas all of a sudden, and productivity, being more productive, knowing what decisions to make. So the decisions that you have to make, I'm going to put these two together. You're going to be, you have a spiritual awakening. So this all goes together. You know better, so you be guided by your wisdom and all the lessons that you learned. Strategy. So there is someone that you ghosted. That's what is coming up, and they might try to come back. It's almost saying the same thing. Now, the yin and yang energy came out with unexpected. So again, reconciliation vibes heavy. Somebody, there might be, the holidays are coming up, so somebody will be, oh, Merry Christmas, like you didn't talk to, like you've been talking to them all this time. So hostilities, we're clarifying by read the room. Spirit is saying signs and synchronicities are warning you that something, whether it's a job, whether it's a personal situation, let it go. Don't spend time, indulging in negativity. There's someone that, if they contact you, it might go weird where, if you do speak to this person, you may sound to them sarcastic, like, because you've ascended. So things that you used to worry about, you don't worry about anymore. It's like, okay, when they tell you something, you're not that phased anymore. With the door to spirit, not a lot of things impress you because you know better. You have deep knowing. So the soulmate came out with this. So, and your intuition. So know who is your soulmate, who is not, because I feel like there's going to be several people coming towards you. You got text message twice. So with the door to spirit is unfinished business. Look at all these cards you're getting about unfinished business, Aquarius. Let's get a couple of clarifiers, and then we're going to move on to predictions for next year. A couple clarifiers. Let's see. Look at you, Aquarius. You got the big sword, they got the little sword. Somebody's apologetic and is going to reminisce like, listen, we had such a good time, and you probably did because you had good intentions in a relationship or something. So whether this person is thinking about you heavy, but you might listen to them like, yeah, nah, I'm going to cut you off, you know. Because you may have wanted a family settled down and they weren't about it. This energy is kind of non-committal, low energy, immature. Let's clarify envy. Um, so you may have a choice in love, air sign and a war and a fire sign. Like I said, it might be a couple people coming at you, and you might be torn by a decision that you have to make. You definitely are going to be making a decision about love here. Yeah, so somebody's moving towards you, and you know you just want an equal give and take. So whatever this is, and this, look, the world card's here, which means some of this stuff is completed. So these energies of people that are not measuring up still to this day is done. Okay, it's done. Let's get some other cards for indecision. The Hierophant, deep knowing. You may be very disappointed when it comes to finances right now, like, and going through a lot of tower moments that I've been reading for a couple of last Aquarius readings, but it's clarified by this. When you're disappointed, the Ace of Pentacles is here. New beginning with jobs or new opportunities going to be gifted to you. So let's get a couple more. Unfinished business and strategy. Let's get strategy. So yeah, you're making things happen. This is a soulmate situation. So remember, we had ghosted. This somebody that you are doing a different strategy. Instead of arguing with them back and forth, you're not, you're not going to be juggling people. You're going to put that down, and make a decision. Why? Because the Magician is here, which means you are manifesting a partnership, an equal give and take. A soulmate. And something is coming towards you, somebody that is mature with money, and yeah, wants stability, etc. So unfinished business. There may be, I gotta mention all the signs that you got everything. The Virgo energy here. Somebody might want a reconciliation. Either way, somebody that's at a distance, you're gonna have to make a decision, and you're probably gonna most likely be choosing yourself, because you're gonna have a wish fulfillment here. Okay, so let's get some advice, quick advice for now, for where are my cards? Okay, for present energy, for the end of December, present energy. So that's what you got coming up. So do not deny that a situation is not going to work. When people come to you, you may have two reconciliations at the same time. Just know with your intuition that admit that something is just not going to work. Feel what you feel. It's okay to be upset, be worried, concerns, but have faith. Be guided by faith. You're born to stand out. You are not supposed to be regular. And do your rituals. So Spirit is saying, and keep your energy clear. Look, do your rituals. So when you feel stressed or worried or concerns, holiday times are coming, cleanse your energy with sage, Palo Santo, some of the, protection spray, which, I sprayed all that stuff, and ask your angels for guidance, okay? Or get a reading, okay? So that was your current energies, Aquarius. Let's do your future predictions and pick a card, okay? Yes, thank you so much for the hearts and all of that. It's a big to-do. It's a big production. It's a big production, but thank you for being here. All right. And don't forget to, you could watch your sun, moon, and rising signs for a clearer picture of what's going on now. But yeah, watch your sun, moon, and rising, or your Venus for love. It depends on what you want to concentrate on. Okay, so here we go. All right, so now we're gonna do predictions and sneak peek into next year. Okay, into next year. Let's do a sneak peek. All right, sneak peek. Spirit energies for upcoming year and things to work on and things to navigate through. Okay, things to navigate through. Aquarius. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. Perfect. Excellent. So let me sneak peek this. Okay, we started by speak your truth. Okay, speak your truth. Be honest about how you feel, what you want, what you're passionate about, who you willing to give the time to or not. So in the following year, Spirit is saying, um, set boundaries with people. Speak your truth and set boundaries with people and places and things that don't resonate with you. You're going to make ish happen. Next year, you're going to be in the energy of the magician. So you're going to make more because you're learning how to manifest, how to feel the energy. Like if you want to be a millionaire or just have whatever, you're going to be in that energy. Remember, you have to pretend. It's almost like daydreaming. And the longer you stay in that energy, practice it every day. So next year, you're going to be practicing how to manifest and pretend like this is not my reality. If I'm in poverty, that's only temporary. You're going to learn to be the magician. The magician knows how to bring things to them. Remember the times that you manifested something, that it actually happened, okay? So you're going to work through anxiety. Yeah, you're going to be in your head. You're an air sign. So you're going to, work through anxiety. There's some things that, the Spirit is going to test you on. So you're going to, work through all of that. Hey, how are you? Hi, how you doing, James? Hey, Tiara. So look, cornucopia of blessings, blessings, reward. You're going to reap your rewards for all the hard work. So this is what we have to look forward to next year. And there's some people that you're gonna have to walk away, or some, job situation. I'm gonna do a little bit of financial spread also. So there's some people that you're gonna walk away, but you don't walk away from so many people, Aquarius. That's second nature. You do that in your sleep, sadly, respectfully, but that's what it is. The door to spirit is going to be with you next year, Aquarius. So the door of spirit, so you're going to go to a higher level. Remember, you can't unknow what you know. So if the door to spirit, you got it right now for the current energy, and you're also getting it for next year, that means you're going to walk through another portal of psychic intelligence, and you might be unlocking some gifts, some psychic gifts. Maybe some of you are clairaudience, clairsentient. You can look that up. And journey. So you're going to be taking a leap of faith, traveling. There's going to be things that you have to be patient with. Your manifestations are going to be on their way. There's like a power couple here. Okay, so this is a situation in meeting someone. Yin and yang energy, which we got before, and loving on yourself. So being mature about loving on yourself, forgive yourself, love yourself 100 times, and victory. Regardless of the anxiety, this looks good for next year. You will have victory. You have to believe, and you have to, have faith. Faith and fear, it's an ever-ending battle. So make sure that your solar plexus are aligned. I have, with manifestation sprays, citrine, a protection, of course, protection before manifestation. Citrine is great for yellow crystals for, the solar plexus when you feel nervous and have some anxiety. All right, so let's clarify. Let's get some financial spreads for next year. We're looking at next year. Man, I'll tell you. Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so next year, Spirit is saying that a lot of you are going to go mainstream live. You're going to go viral. If you're looking at doing something digital or advertising a company or starting a side hustle, you have the potential. If you're in a lucky period, many of you have karma with money, so you're going to be going mainstream. Spirit is asking you, and you will be using the artistic expression of clothing and getting better at presenting yourself and your style, so that you can market yourself and make money. Feelings, when you get frustrated with money, Spirit is saying to center yourself through the elements, through music, through sound baths, etc. And you're going to learn. This card is basically saying all the mistakes, any mishaps that you make with money and that yet you have made this year, you're going to learn from them. And when mishaps or situations come next year, you know how to navigate through it. Things are going to be balanced. Your finances are going to be balanced. So you know, you when unexpected income, when unexpected expenses come in, know that unexpected incomes are following. And this is a very important card because that means the ish is not going to hit the fan so bad. You're going to take a chance. You're going to be drawn to take a chance. Those of you that have not taken a chance on creating a passive income or main income or starting your own business, you're going to take a chance and change your life. You may be seeing a lot of 555s and threes for balance, discovery. So many of you in this coming year are going to discover, and determination are going to be discovering what is your gift, what is your talent. Let me get a couple more of these finance cards, and then we're going to do pick a card for Aquarius, and we're going on to Gemini. Okay, you're welcome, Rachel. Teacher. Many of you are teachers, and some of you that are teachers and sick and tired of teaching, you could teach a gift. You could teach some other hobby or some other thing that you have. It doesn't have to be in a school setting. You get that away from the school if you know that's not what resonates with you anymore, because of the mistreatment of teachers and the disrespect with salaries, etc. But there is a way. If you have the gift of teaching, you can use it, but to teach other things. Maybe you always wanted to do something with cooking or something with music or with, you know, hairstyles or styles or with animals, etc. So that is your gift for the people that I'm reading. I'm doing year-end readings and predictions for next year. For those of you that ask, inner work, continue to do shadow work to realize what it is your passion, and you will be having a passive income with using your talent, but you have to believe. And some of you may be moving because we saw the travel card, which to a new apartment, a new place, that will feel like a dream home. So there's a lot of, you know, advancement, prosperity, and positivity coming up for the following year. So now I want you to think of a question that you want to ask Spirit. Okay, so we have 3 crystals. We have rainbow aura quartz, we have citrine, and we have pyrite. Okay, so this is a segment where you ask an angel question, and you pick a card, you pick a crystal basically. So we have the first, if you're drawn to rainbow aura quartz, okay, we have citrine. It's a beautiful raw piece of citrine, and pyrite. These are fantastic cards. So we're going to be picking something that resonates with you. You pick the crystal, or the crystal picks you. And here is your answer. Okay, so if whoever is drawn to rainbow aura quartz, meditation is going to be bringing you answers. Meditation, clearing out all those thoughts is going to bring you the answer. It goes with your reading. Downloads are going to happen where you connect. Remember, meditation is receiving answers, where you quiet the mind, quiet the spirit, quiet the body, and you receive answers. And ask your angels. Okay, so if you picked rainbow aura, the first card is meditation is going to bring answers. If you're drawn to citrine, forgiveness. This is a situation that involves forgiveness so you can thrive. Forgive yourself is the first thing. A lot of us don't forgive ourselves for the mistakes and the choices that we make. So do that shadow work, forgiving yourself, and you will have success in forgiving others. You don't have to forget what others did to you or hurt you, but you will make better choices when you remember what someone did and you let it go. And you know, you purge that energy out. If you're drawn to pyrite, spirit is saying within the next few weeks. Okay, so within the next few weeks. And this is also, pyrite is abundance as well as citrine. And rainbow aura quartz is you know, for mind and nervousness and anxiety. Okay, so that was your reading, Aquarius. We're gonna go on to Gemini now. So let's put that. So Gemini. Okay, Gemini. So I might have to break these up, but okay, so Gemini. All right, I'm pulling the card up so that we see it. Okay, Gemini. Okay, so let's go with Gemini. You're welcome. Let's go with Gemini. Thank you. Thank you for typing that, because that's going to help me also. Okay, Gemini, current energies for Gemini. Current energies, concerns for Gemini. Okay, the angel of love is here. Gemini, you went through a lot, and some of you went through a very traumatic breakup. So the angel of love is taking over, because the ish hit the fan too badly, and it's like enough is enough. So the angel of love is here to make sure things are balanced, and to make sure that you start loving yourself, and to make sure that people that are gonna come to your aura will be loving, and there's harmony. So you may start seeing 222 because harmony was needed. Patient, your manifestations are on their way. So this is a situation that requires patience. Rest and rejuvenate. You may be working like crazy. This is an energy of overworking and trying to stay busy because of, again, something traumatic or something that may have occurred. You know, drastic endings, etc. But remember, you're still getting blessings in the midst of all of that. So Gemini, you've got to make sure you leave time to rest and rejuvenate your energy. The temple path, you have to take a leap of faith. You have to be brave enough to take a leap of faith in a new direction. The people and places that you messed around with before, you know, the almost club. I'm getting an energy of the almost club. Picking people that are almost good, not good enough. Don't make excuses for people as far as like, oh, well, they were good, or they were, you know. No, see things clearer. Strategize, move differently. Okay, so these are current energies for Gemini. You're getting downloads and intuition, and you know what, Gemini, anytime you don't listen to your intuition, and that happens to all of us, we get so upset because you're right. So you have learned, as I've been saying, you have learned a lot of difficult lessons, as have many of us. You have someone thinking in their head. This could also be you as an air sign, because I'm getting this is also you. So there's two people here thinking. Came to the live, and a Gemini right on time. Oh, excellent. How you doing, Andrea? So perfect. So Gemini, those are some energy. And look at this, Gemini. Regardless of the pain and suffering that you've been through, and people lying and playing in your face, right, Gemini? People playing in your face. You had good intentions in a situation, and they did not appreciate it at all. It was the the right intention for the wrong person. Let's clarify some of these. The good intentions for the wrong person. Okay, let's clarify some of these, because we got to make sure we don't make these mistakes again. Thank you everybody that's here. Perfect. Let's clarify Gemini. So these are current energies right now. Yeah, a little anxiety, worry, concern that, you know, people are going to take advantage. But the angel of love is here. You know, the angel of love I'm getting is for you to love mostly yourself first. You got to. So the angel of love is here because, okay, yes, you have too many chaotic thoughts, Gemini, and like, don't be so hard on yourself is what I'm getting. Do not be so hard on yourself. Be careful with, wow, you know, many of you are being put in isolation after a traumatic time to get back to your powerful self. Don't be tempted for these hookups, these situations, because people are lying. And spirit, the angel of love is going to be here to make sure. It's almost like divine intervention. Someone is lying about wanting to commit, or lied to you about wanting to commit. They didn't want to commit. They were doing, you know, they were massive manipulating. But the grass is now going to be greener, because you have new love. I knew this was about love, Gemini. So you have new love. The angel of love is here to protect your choices and to protect yourself from yourself, because you wanted a family. A lot of you wanted a family, wanted to settle down, and people playing in your face. Protect the children. Ooh, okay. Let's see, that fell. Okay. Patience, anxiety. Make sure you don't you know, you don't overindulge. So, you know, so these are the year-end readings and predictions for next year. Right now we're on Gemini. How you doing, Southwest? My Gemini, peace, Geminis. So relationship and romantic feelings. So you know, we're clarifying the patient card. You may be losing your patience, and Spirit is saying slow down. Just because you want a relationship, are you ready? Because if you had a relationship that failed, that means you weren't ready for that relationship. You didn't see people for who they really were. So now there's lessons and things that you have to learn. There's a storm coming, so it's a time moment with relationship and romantic feelings, which means Spirit is going to take the obsession. Whoever's obsessed or trying to have a relationship and just like, oh, I want a man, I want a whatever. Spirit is going to knock that out so that you can give, with the time moment, it's clarity. It's the gift of the victory of clarity. So let's see. Let's get a few more. Soulmate. So you have a soulmate. You have karma with a soulmate. Your soulmate in this lifetime. So you are meant to have victory. Remember, the victory card is here. Is here for you, Gemini. So there is an energy of a soulmate, and somebody, you know, offering you love. Okay. But let's see, but it's also, you know, it came with strategy. You have to do change, you have to do different things. Okay, magnetic attractions coming up for you. You be guided by your intuition. And look, Spirit is making you be in isolation for the people that I'm reading. And also, very, very important for your safety, do not tell people your business, your financial situation, or your plans, or don't post online so much. Become a mystery. Chosen people and wise people they don't show their hand. They just keep a poker intuitive face, right? A poker face. So read between the lines. Learn to read between the lines of people and places and things, because you're on the process of healing. Look what's coming up. Exactly what we just said. Heartbreak. And there's some legality. Some of you have to go through court to make sure things are in order, and that's fine. You will be protected through court situations, as long as your intention is pure. Remember, the world card is here. You will be learning. You have learned a lot of lessons. So that's what we have. Let's get a couple more for present energy, and then we're gonna do future 2026 look at Gemini. Thanks for being here, hanging out with us on this evening. Happy early holidays. Okay, so let's see, Gemini. See what we have. Almost the same, similar things. Yeah, as I said, it's almost the same thing. Once it starts repeating, I already know the energy. The same thing. You are the wounded warrior. You've been through hell on wheels, heartbreak. Look, you're being put in separation with the Three of Swords from someone. You're going to temper yourself. You're going, because you're looking at things and this is a timeout. This is a spiritual timeout, because you're looking at things in a different direction. Even though there was confusion, this is the, you know, and disappointments. You're going to make a decision, because someone was stagnant and didn't, you know, and was dragging their feet. They really didn't want something. You were moving fast and they were moving slow, and now you're making a decision. And now you're going to pour into yourself. You notice that when you left someone toxic, you became more creative. You're making more money. You're sitting and creating more abundance. Look, exactly. You have a passion, new beginning, and you do have a relationship coming up. Okay, so let's do now let's look at Gemini 2026, a preview into 2026 for Gemini. Nice to see everybody. Shout out to the silent watchers. Okay, so Gemini, let's look at 2026, preview into 2026. See what we have. Okay, so a lot of changes, drastic changes that happen towards the end of the year, and surprises, but you know, things had to happen because you got clarity. All right, so let's see. Next is Libra. Look, Gemini. You in a lovey-dovey mood, Gemini? So romance, the door to romance is going to be open for next year coming up, you know, but you have to be ready. There's lessons that you must learn. If not, you're going to be dating someone, the same person with a different face. Okay, think about that. The same energy. but a different face. So romance is here. You are going to be seeing 333. Things are going to be in balance, and you will know, as long as you have a spirit of gratitude, even through the tears, even through the anxiety, you will be blessed, because I feel like you had good intentions in a situation. Okay, and this goes for anybody, not just a Gemini. But when I see this, it's fantastic. That means that you appreciate, you're thankful, you're grateful. And even if it doesn't come out in the future readings for the other signs, the appreciation, if you know that you are grateful every day for what you have, even in the midst of chaos, that's when you see miracles. So in the future, for the following year, somebody's gonna be still in their head, because it could be, just spilling over, spillage from this year. You and someone will be in your head, but look, I gotta pull this back up. You're gonna be thinking differently. You're gonna be strategizing and studying, studying how to do things different and better, and maybe the other person will too, but I feel like it's different. You're gonna overcome the solar plexus, balance your solar plex, and that's confirmation. Oh my God, out of nowhere. So this is fear, faith versus fear, right here, the solar plexus. So you got to work on your faith versus fear. You're gonna know how to have faith, because you're gonna see miracles happening, and you will know. So there is someone, you will be. This is your energy. You'll be concentrating on the bag, concentrating on abundance, concentrating on yourself. And look, for next year too, do not overwork yourself, because then your body shuts down on the most important day financially, where you got meetings or things like that. And you are going to be the magician. A lot of the air signs are getting this. You're going to learn to make ish happen. You're not turning back. You're not trusting people. You're not letting people play in your face, no matter the challenges, because this year was challenging, the year before a little bit, but you're getting better at learning and growing. So please forgive yourself, and take a chance with something new and someone new. And money is this is fantastic, and you will have the happy family. Let me just see something. Let me just see something quickly. um, the happy family, some of you are expecting a child, etc. Yeah, just be careful. Like I said, somebody's gonna want a reconciliation. I kind of felt that, but watch out. Spirit is saying communicate clearly, because you and someone are not gonna build the future together. You have a new energy, and you and someone, it's done. So you have new love coming up, because the door of romance is opening. So anytime you see this card, that means the door of romance is opening. Balance is here. Like I said, 333 is gonna shower you abundance, but watch out with fake people and people that are liars, etc. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to clarify that. That's fantastic. So now we're gonna pick a card. So we have 3 crystals, and so we are gonna pick one. So this is Rainbow Aura Quartz. If you're drawn to this, that's pick card number 1, card number 2 if you're drawn to citrine, card number 3 if you're drawn to pyrite. You're going to ask your angels a question, and we are going to do the angel cards deck to see what the answer is for a question that you have currently. Slumber party. Yeah, this is slumber party energy. Spirit. Okay, Spirit, yes. Say yes. Let's make some tea. Go with this live. Yeah, this, I haven't been live for like too long, but now I'm making up for it. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, this is Rainbow Aura Quartz. If you're drawn to this crystal, it's crystal number 1. If you pick that card, Spirit is saying the situation involves you to trust, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of despair. Just have faith. Take intentional actions. Make sure that you take actions. Like if you need to find a job or need to, start a new business, etc. Take intentional actions, because you have a lot of money coming up, new opportunities. Some of you are going to be walking away from a situation or a job. If you pick card number 2, pile number 2 is citrine. If you're drawn to citrine, the answer is yes. Something will work out. Something will be okay. Something will work out. You just have to surrender how it's going to happen, and it doesn't matter how it happens. Let it go. Pile number 3 So this is pyrite. If you picked card number 3, the answer is not right now. So now is not the time, and this might involve divine timing. So something is not the right time for this right now, but things will work out. You have to align yourself with the energy, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. Just accept, surrender, and accept the ride. You know, have faith on this roller coaster, the spiritual roller coaster, and accept the ride. Okay, so something is not the right time or not the right energy, and that's your answer. Okay, so that was Gemini. Thank you so much. So now let's go with Libra, and then we're gonna do water signs. Okay, so so that was Gemini. Now we're going to go with Libra. So let me place that up here for Libra. Okay, we're doing Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra, step up. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I have a lot of crystals, a collection. Be sure to check out Foxy Blue Secret Garden for my crystals, manifestation sprays, bracelets, everything. All your crystal and spiritual needs, hairs, products, mind, body, and spirit, skincare, holistic store for mind, body, and spirit. Okay, Libra, we have begun. We're doing current energies. Okay. All right. So current energy is the strength card. Something is challenging right now. Something is very challenging, but you're going to be given, when the strength card comes out, Leo energy, that means you're going to be, Spirit is going to hold your hand through this and see you through this, because I see a tower moment is happening. So there is a big shakeup or a big revelation or something that changes. But remember, with the tower comes clarity and balance. Okay, so clarity is like something you didn't know. You have to know, you have to learn about it one way or another, something you didn't see, Libra. So balance is here, 333. You may feel tied up in a situation, not knowing how to handle something, but just know that there is healing here. Actually healing, yes. It could be physical and emotional healing. Your stress, your anxiety affects your physical well-being. There is something that you got to walk away from, because the world card is here. So there's a cycle finishing, there's an ending, and it's done. So let's clarify some of these. Let's clarify these. Okay, so the angel of strength. Okay, just do this. Okay, all right. The angel of strength, there might have been an ending, or you might, need the strength to start over and to have faith and open yourself up for love. Okay, there's someone that is going to regret an ending happening with the tower. There's an ending, and somebody's just going to have to live in regret. Even though someone wants a reconciliation, Spirit is going to balance it out. Not everything is great. You understand? If somebody put you through some things, how you doing? Answer. So, you feel tied up in a situation. Spirit is saying, take a chance with something new, a different direction. How do I know that this reconciliation, you have to beware? Because the balance card is here. I'm clarifying the balance card with this reconciliation, and also the world card. The world card means it's a cycle ending and a new beginning, and travel. Okay, so you may be in the New York City subway train, but you got a fated meeting, Libra. So there's a fated meeting. You're being put in alignment with someone. Spirit is saying, because of your spirit, the world card being here, knowledge and wisdom, you're going to walk away. Spiritual awakening. So you're walking away from a lot of things. There's some information and news coming in when it comes to healing. So make sure that you take care of yourself, and doctor or be open to natural holistic healing as well, but taking care of yourself. So there is a change happening, drastic changes towards the end of the year. So this is for December right now, and let me get a couple cards. Let's get some finance cards as well. I'm being drawn to, yeah. So there might have been some damage and some mishaps, some financial mishaps, and that might be some of the concerns that you feel tied up in a situation. And Spirit is saying use different streams of income and also take a chance with something else. And that you are clever. Your choices will change, you know, take a chance and change your life, okay? Be clever and, you know, be creative. Use your gift for you to create abundance. I was getting some energy of some financial worries. That's why I pulled some of those cards. All right, let's get a couple of these cards and then we'll do predictions for Libra for 2026. Okay, so something is stagnant, something was stagnant. Could be a love life or just a lover because it's an ending. See, that's the Tower moment. So there's a drastic emotional ending. Someone is trying to offer love here. Because I see fated meeting and a date. So there's an offer of love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Gotta mention that. There's an offer of love. Let me just pull a few cards. Okay, so there's an ending. Scorpio energy here. There's some like people that have to go. There's some secrets and people that are not being truthful here. And you may be confused by choices. You have to meditate for answers. Yeah, you may be meditating and take a break. Just distance yourself from people because there is something here that, you know, is toxic, okay? There's something here. Someone had an extra energy. I gotta mention the sign, Sagittarius energy, but it doesn't have to be, and stagnant. So the energy is gonna move fast because this is a drastic energy. This is a drastic ending, okay? So, all right. So those are current energies for Libra. Let me get an advice from Spirit. An advice for current energies for the end of the year, for now to the end of the year. Oh, hi, Weepy Star. How you doing? Yeah, get a reading. So right on time to get spiritual answers and help, okay? Exercise, you know, cleanse your energy. Make sure that you're healthy. And you have a fresh start. You're going to have a fresh start. And Spirit is saying they're decluttering. They're getting rid of someone or some things that are not for your higher good. There's somebody here that's obsessed or just not going away, and Spirit's going to end that, okay? So that's your current energy, Libra. Let's go with predictions for Libra, and then we're going to do water signs. Predictions for Libra for 2026. Let's do predictions for Libra 2026. Predictions. Okay, so Libra, taking a leap of faith. Do not be afraid to try something, some new people, new communities. Take a leap of faith because you're pretty brave. You know, you're trying to find balance, Libra. And you're pretty brave at certain things. And, you know, when it comes to taking a leap of faith with others, you hesitate. And this is why you need to walk away. Spirit is helping you through tower moments and endings and drastic things. So just walk away. I feel like there's someone that's not measuring up also and wasting your time. But the romance is here, the daughter romance, and you're grateful. You have an energy, a beautiful energy of gratitude. There may be financial constraints or worries because we saw with the mishap card that came in, there might have been some ups and downs, some spending or something drastic, emergencies, but just know that you can manifest and also take intentional action so that you can learn. Yeah, you work through the turbulence, Libra, because look, a lot of us are getting victory. You have victory. So this is like, you know, worrying about a future that hasn't happened. If you're thinking, we're very good at saying, oh, I'm going to be broke. Why don't you change your mind and change your life? Say, I want to see a future where you don't have anxiety. Get excited about the future. Like, shit is going to work out. Things are going to work out, you know? So just think of it positive. There's an energy here, a need to change the way you think. There will be contract signing, new opportunities, and finances. The door to happiness and healing is here. Cornucopia of blessings, okay? So you may have some concerns. Work through your fear for 2026. Let me get some finance cards for 2026. Okay, some finance cards for 2026. Advice. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you, Weepy Star. Thank you. Nice to see you. All right, so let's get some advice. Okay, so this is what you need to work on for the following year. Daydream is great, you know, as long as you daydream about a positive future. Daydream, that's manifestation, being in that energy of daydreaming. But as above, as you daydream in your head, so below, bring it to fruition. Okay, so make sure that your energy aligns with that energy. Some of you may be an influencer and may be great at speaking or having an online space. Schedule for next year, make sure you have a routine, and you are not going to want to depend on anybody. You're going to try to be independent so you don't have to have somebody financially rescue you. The first step to achieving success is to decide that you want to change. So you're going to be making the decision for change. Be aware of how family influences and pressure. Do not listen to family that is conditioning you to only do abundance one certain way. Be creative and be free and open to how you create abundance. For a lot of people that said, oh, starting a YouTube channel, doing this is stupid. Look at all the millionaires, okay? Look at all the people on a digital space. Everything is almost digital. So for next year, you will be having success on a digital space, or having a stream of income and having abundance. So abundance is going to come in different ways. Okay, so that was Libra. All right, thank you, air signs. So now we're going to do water signs. Let's do Cancer, water signs. So let me pull this up so I can remember that now we're doing water signs. Okay, water signs. And we are going to be doing Cancer right now. Okay, Cancer. So currently working on Cancer. Cancer current energies. Current energies for Cancer. Okay. Current energies for Cancer. I wish I could pause the live for a second. Thank you, everybody. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this up. Join the membership. You know, the membership for a low cost. You can have a reading. I give members one reading, abbreviated reading, every month. You know, we read in the members lounge, so that's something to consider. Welcome gifts and other things. We do master classes there, learning. So okay, this is Cancer energy for current energies right now. Current energies for Cancer. All right, hold on. So caring connections coming up. All right, so current energy, your mind is set on a caring connection, a partnership. All right, caring connection. So you're healing, but I feel like this is also shadow work. Some of you may be having some physical ailments and things. Be open to healing messages. You're going to be receiving downloads of information and ideas and things that never came to your mind before. You're going to be being pushed into your passion. Being pushed into your passion towards the end of the year. You're analyzing, like, wait, doing inventory. What am I happy about? What am I excited about? Am I loving my job, etc.? You will be traveling, many of you, and you are holding a space for yourself, to love yourself, pour into yourself, and walking away. And the door of abundance is opening up. Let me get a couple cards. Yes, there will be timestamps. Anybody could put timestamps, but if you guys want to in the comments, but I will be doing timestamps for this. There's no other way, because people need to find their stuff. So definitely, we will be putting timestamps. Okay, so caring connection. Someone may have a secret crush. Okay, so caring connection, Cancer. All right, we'll clarify this. Healer of the ages. Let's get a card for Healer of the ages, unexpected. So there is some unexpected information. Let me just pull these cards and see what we have, and then we'll clarify a little bit more. Okay, great. All right. So healer of the ages, be, be aware of, there might be some tests, some information that you need to take care of, when it comes to your healing, mental, spiritual, and physical healing. There's some, downloads that are coming up when it comes to heartbreak or disappointments in the past. So you're getting downloads and information on how to solve these issues and how to not put yourself in that situation anymore. Spirit is saying, read between the lines. There's somebody or something that you got to walk away from. Like, read the room, Cancer, read the room. And um, the second chakra, passion. Your passions are being ignited when it comes to your village, your spiritual village, the friends that you can count on. Okay, so you're only keeping people around you that are positive. There's some travel for family here for you, of course. Holidays. Pouring into yourself. Once you continue to pour into yourself, you got new love coming up. So there's new love. And but be careful, because someone may want to return as well, and they might be in a third party, and it will affect your finances. There's somebody here toxic that will affect your finances if you deal with that person, that situation. Okay, so make sure that you're aware of that. Let me just see something. Yeah, yeah. For these readings, I try to timestamps. Yeah, definitely. There's no way around it. Okay, so Cancer, there's an ending. There's definitely an ending walking away. You're gonna realize that, it could be family, friends, etc. But there's something that you're going to be discovering. There's some truths that are coming into you. Could be related to family. Okay, family room is here, and there is a spiritual gift. Now, when this card comes out, there is something that works out that you did not expect it to work out. You were worried, concerned about it. So there is a gift. This could be, of course, new love, just something new, or just exchanging gifts as well. But let's clarify some of these, and then we'll do future energies. Okay, future energies. Please hit the like button. Oh, okay. So the strength card is here when it comes to your love life. Some of you may have been waiting, or might be in isolation what it seems like forever. And divine timing is here. There's no, if you are in separation or have been in isolation, it's on purpose. It's not accidental. So yeah, it's for you to rest, rejuvenate, take your power back. Because when we're in toxic relationships, it affects our self-esteem. Um, so family is coming up when it comes to a caring connection, feeling complete. So you have someone, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming towards you. Um, just gotta say that. Okay, let's get a couple more. Unexpected. Cancer also. Oh, water sign as well. Okay. So you might have been disappointed by the fire sign, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but you are getting downloads. Again, you're finding out. Read between the lines. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be another Cancer, energy. But read between the lines. Spirit is saying, make a decision. With friends, you're on hermit mode, so a lot of you are not going out so much, and your friend circle is getting smaller. With new love, there is a gathering. There's getting together. This has like dates, etc. So there's someone that was toxic, and there's an ending. So with the death card here, is it's over. They might try to come back. That's why this is coming up. And you are going to be put in alignment with someone that is ambitious, wants to prosper in life, has a different mindset. Okay, perhaps like you, hardworking, etc. All right, so those were the current energies. Let's look into 2026 for Cancer. 2026 predictions. Let's do predictions now for 2026. All right, for Cancer. Okay, 2026. So I might, do Cancer, and then open up the live again. Like I might, I'm not sure. I'll just see how it goes. Okay. Okay. All right. So predictions 2026 Cancer. Okay. All right. Here we go. So this is what we have to look forward to, things that we need to learn or navigate through. Some of the turbulence that we have to work through so that we can, you know, prosper and make better decisions. So yeah, you have an energy of someone, you know, that is abundant. You're, you know, abundant as well, but you're being put in alignment with someone that is gonna make a difference or help you financially as well. It's a connection, a financial connection too. Um, love is in there as well. So envy, jealousy's coming out. Some people are seeing that you're changing. Yeah, money. Okay, so it's a power couple. Exactly what I was saying. So you know you're being put in alignment with someone that is ambitious. For those of you that are going to be ready to receive new love, uh, adjacent possibilities. So you have decisions. You know you're taking a new path. Is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're heading in the right direction. 2 and 4, 6. Someone is going to be in the beginning of the year in their head, some contracts and anxiety. You're mirroring someone. Look, both in your head. There's some contracts, and the world card is here. So someone is at a distance, and first chakra. So having the courage, you're going to have the courage to make a change, you know, to go in different directions. Let me see something with the love cards here. Let me see what we have here. Some, because this is, yeah, yeah, you're gonna be letting, okay, so it's similar to what we got. Your friends help you that are positive. It's gonna be people, your new tribe, your new community. Some people you letting go, etc., and new community. You are heavy into love, calling in your soulmate, honeymoon. So there is time spending with someone, if you're ready. And Spirit is saying, stay optimistic about your love life, because a lot of you were, you know, in your head about love, and so for 2026, stay optimistic. Divine timing will be coming up for you, and trust. You will have chemistry with someone, because this is giving a lot of love vibes, and finances and career are tied in with your love life for next year. So finances and career. Let me get a couple financial cards for next year as well. Thank you. Oh, this just fell out. Travel. You will. Some of you are going to be traveling for money, for finances, like being a vendor, doing shows, or just traveling. There's an opportunity for finance. It may have a little more travel than you plan on. And look what's coming out for you. For next year, fees. So there is a cornucopia of financial blessings coming in. Even though there may be times when things get unsteady, work through the turbulence and just do it. Take a leap of faith and learn through the mistakes. You will be going mainstream. There's digital success for advertising yourself, and I think Aquarius got this also. Discovering your path. You're going to be discovering some financial path. Let me see. What else do we want for next year? I think we're good with that. Okay, so yeah, we're good with that. Let's do pick a card. Let's do pick a card for Cancer. All right, so pick a card. Angel answer. So think of a question for that is a pressing question right now that you would like an angel answer for, and we will do that. Okay, so we're gonna pick from 3 crystals. So if you pick card number 1, it's gonna be the angel aura card. If you're drawn to this crystal, if you pick card number 2, this is citrine, that's rainbow aura. Card number 2. If you're drawn to card number 3 or crystal number 3, this is pyrite. Okay, so let's get a card. Pick a card for Cancer. Okay. Okay. All right. So if you pick Rainbow Aura, Cancer, The spirit answer is within a few weeks. Within a few weeks, things are about to change, okay? So within a few weeks, your circumstance is going to change. There's some positive changes coming up, but within a few months, I'm sorry, within a few months, it could be weeks, because I said weeks and things are not accidental. It could be weeks to months, but you know, not right now. Right now, things are being cooked. Things are cooking in the background. So within a few months or weeks, things are about to change for you. If you pick citrine, the second pile, spirit is saying wait. So when this card comes out, it means divine is intervening. Divine is taking over. And there's divine timing in this situation. So spirit is taking over. So flow. Be flow and surrender. It's like flow like water. Just surrender. Okay? So spirit got it. Okay? That's what that means. If you pick pyrite pile number 3, ask your angels. So meditate for answers. Ask your angels. The answers are going to come, you know, with meditation when you quiet the mind. Okay, so those are, you will know what direction, you know, it's like spirit will be whispering into you. It will come to you. Your thoughts will come to you which direction to go or what to do in a situation. And trust your intuition. Okay, so that was that. So let's do, thank you, Cancer. Let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Pisces. Okay, so now we're doing Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, come on down. All right, current energy for Pisces. Okay, current energy for Pisces. We're moving along. Hit the like button, subscribe. Angel of Love is here to protect us all, okay? A lot of us are getting the Angel of Love, okay? The Angel of Love is going to be helping you make love decisions and love on yourself and, you know, protect your decisions. Someone is in their head thinking about you. There's a current energy for Pisces. Pisces, yes. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Cherry Blossom, for Cancer reading. Thank you so much. And look, we're all getting victory. So the people that I'm drawn to read for, we're in a similar path, and you know, you're getting victory. So someone is in their head about you, Pisces. Towards the end of this year, they're gonna be reminiscing or thinking about you. First chakra, you're going to need the courage to take decisions. It's gonna take courage. A situation is gonna take strength and courage, but you are going to have to trust your intuition with the 6th chakra activation. So your third eye is going to be activated. There's going to be thoughts that come to you and things to do, and you're like, you know, being motivated to do something. So follow your intuition. Spirit is saying patience. Your manifestations are on their way as long as you take intentional action and move towards things that you want. You know, not Netflix, chill and manifest, and not make things happen. So make sure you take intentional actions. Okay, this goes here. Okay, found it. All right, their current energy, this heartbreak or disappointments, but there's a need to walk away. There's a need to walk away and speak your truth. There's something you're not saying. Somebody's not saying something. There's something you're not saying. So set boundaries with someone. And at the heart of it all, you're about to get victory. There's things that are going to go your way towards the ending of this year. Let's get some clarifiers. Thank you, Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin. All right, so let's see. Okay, let's get. Okay, cool. New love is here for Pisces. You know, something new, because all these people playing games is like players. Okay, great. So I'm gonna take those two. The victory card is coming up with finances. Okay, with finances. Financial strength. Okay, so for the Angel of Love, friends, you have a new community. You have people that you can count on, and listen to advice from positive friends. People will tell you, like, hey, I don't think that's a good idea. People that are divinely guided to help you. Okay, so there's someone in their head thinking about you. But you have new love, okay? So take that how it resonates, because Spirit is saying new. Why do I say that? Because I see you're getting over heartbreak and pain, and Spirit is saying be patient. Your manifestation of healing and whatever is on its way. Don't put yourself in another heartbreak. You got double heartbreak here, disappointments. It could have been truth that you found out, but read the room, read between the lines. Spirit is saying if something doesn't feel right, if someone is not up to par, it's like, oh, I like him, but, or I like her, but. No, that but means your intuition is trying to yell at you and kick in, and have an ending, because there's a need to speak the truth to a player, Pisces. You need to speak the truth to a player and set boundaries and say, no, there's a third party here. And you're going to walk away because someone is about to put you in a third party if you let them. You're going to be like the third or fourth person that they deal with at the same time, at the same damn time. So, and that affects your money. Toxicity will affect your money. So towards the end of this year, cleanse your energy. And this is what you get when you do that. This is clear. This is clear. This is clear, but let me clarify with this. This is clear. Yeah, I'm clarifying with the love deck because this is very important. Look, it's yeah, yep, it's safe to love again. Playfulness, heart-to-heart conversation. You're gonna have a heart to. The spirit is saying you need to speak your truth. The same card that came out. Look. You need to speak. There's a need to tell someone exactly. Look, I'm not interested. That's not where I want to go. Now, as far as you're gonna be getting to know someone, that's kind of funny, playful. Getting to know someone. So this is new love. This is new love, Pisces. You're attracting someone, and it could be the one. It's gonna be the one, and you'll know if it's the one because you won't have doubts. And Spirit is saying it is safe to love again. Let me pick a couple more. Oh, and wait a minute. At the bottom of it's soulmate. You have an actual soulmate. Deeper intimacy. And look, deeper intimacy, and watch out. There may be someone that just wants intimacy respectfully, okay? So there's a breakup of that energy. Yep, somebody wants a reconciliation, and it's not going to work. It's just going to get worse and worse. So Spirit is saying forgive and heal and move on. Okay, let's get energies for the future, 2026. Let's take a peek at 2026, okay? Pisces, let's look at 2026. So towards the end of the year, you're doing some cleaning. It's a house cleaning, decluttering negative energy. Okay, let's look into 2026. Okay, so Pisces 2026, please. Pisces 2026. Pisces energy. 2026, spirit, angel, guys. And that's for anyone. Yeah, that's for anyone. Toxic people will slow your money down. You'll get all this money and don't know what you did with it. All right, 2026. 2026. Oh man, the message is just repeating almost. Okay. Okay. I gotta take it. Okay. Now here's the thing. 2026. Very cool concept. Thank you. So 2026, you're going. Spirit is saying, watch out for deceptive people, people that are liars, people that realize that you're gonna try to end with them towards the end of the year, and they're gonna try to hold on to you, okay? And they're gonna give you more lies, but your intuition is kicking in, and also you have an energy of gratitude. So when you have an energy of gratitude, you are protected. The divine says this is a grateful heart, so I'm gonna intervene. Give you an alley-oop to send this liar to the cosmic. Have patience that your manifestation, or when it comes to love, some of you, the energy is like, I want someone. Have patience because you need a clean house. Make sure that the house is clean. When sanitation comes and takes these energy through storms and tower moments, because I feel like that's what's going to happen, be patient and just be surrendering. Don't say when is it going to happen. Don't obsess. So have faith. You're going to fight faith versus fear, because some of you are saying, oh, if I say no to all these people, who am I going to end up with? Someone good and having victory again. You have victory again because you're in a state of appreciation and you've got a good heart. So you're going to also next year go through some, a little bit of turbulence and disappointments, because again, you have to let go of people and surrender. You might be put in a little bit of isolation, but look, you got to walk away. So when you walk away from someone that is toxic, you're actually walking away from heartbreak. Preach, okay? You're walking away from potential more heartbreak, and you're going to have to speak your truth, because I feel an energy here of like,
just indulging people. You understand? No, you can't indulge people. You got to take action and make moves. You're going to be spending time with friends and people that you count on a lot more this year, and healing. So you have mind, body, and spirit healing for next year. Wonderful energy, Pisces. So let's get some financial cards for next year as well. You're going to stay in an energy of appreciation and gratitude. Fantastic. Retreat. Sometimes when you are stressed out when it comes to work, you spend time in nature. Center your chakras is what it's saying. Yeah. Uh, just make sure you control your habits when it comes to overspending, because I see an energy of you having abundance. So when the abundance comes in, make sure that you don't put yourself in a situation that you have put yourself in the past. Okay, so let's see. Connection. You will be paired up with people, will be put in your path to help you, to give you financial advice, and you will have freedom of location. Many of you are starting to have your own income or passive income, and you'll be able to do this job from anywhere. And are you, yeah, so learn from your mistakes and past debt. Okay, so don't overspend. And remember, the only competition next year is going to be you. How good are you? Remember to get better and better when it comes to your finances. And you might have to make a decision to walk away from a job next year, because some of you may be in denial that a situation is toxic. There's a toxic work environment here, and you're going to be pushed to do something else, and it's going to be to be your own boss. This is what it's saying. You're a creator, you're very creative, and this is how you're going to meet wealth. Not just a little bit of abundance here and there. You're going to meet wealth. Next year might be the year you start working on that, and it might take a few years, but you're going to be going in a different path. And there's a toxic work environment that got to go. That got to go. This is a financial deck, so I know. Stand alone. You're supposed to be your boss. Whatever it is that you do, you're going to have people sending your path to help you, give you answers, and show you how to do stuff. But you're supposed to stand alone. Um, Choices. So there's choices, and you're very charming, good looking, etc. And your charm is going to make you money, and your sense of humor. You do have talent in what you do, and thank goodness. So next year, your finances are going to be guided by your angels, your spirit guides, and it's going to be a lucky time. Blessings are going to be bestowed upon you. Okay, so that's your reading. Um, Now let's go with pick a card, Pisces. Then we'll do Scorpio. Okay, perfect. Okay, pick a card. Angel answers. Thank you. Pick a card. Okay, so if you're going to pick deck number one, this is the crystal. If you pick this crystal, it's going to be deck number one. Crystal number two, this is deck number two, citrine. First deck, rainbow aura, and pyrite. Okay, so deck three. Whichever one you're drawn to. Again, angel aura, citrine, and pyrite. You're welcome, Southwest. See, we did a reading for everyone, and you know that's good. You're in an energy of receiving. Receiving, that's fantastic. Receiving a message. Okay, let's see. Ask Angel a question, Pisces. Something that you're been concerned about, and let's see what the answers are. Okay. Okay. I'm actually been drawn to pick two for something. Okay, something. Okay, all right. Rainbow aura. Okay, so spirit is saying you're going to be healing, recovering. You're going to be healing. There's some physical healing that I feel very strongly, and emotional and mental healing. I think emotional, as a Pisces, you internalize some feelings, some sentiments, and you're trying to, be sentimental with people that may not have been worth it. So the healing that you have within, and the forgiving yourself and choosing a new path, is going to bring success. But your priority is healing. It's healing next year. It is, or whatever the question was that you had for right now. Okay? And I said next year, so it's going to affect, it's going to spill over into next year. If you pick citrine, pile number two, I was drawn to pick two things because unlikely. Something is unlikely to work out. So there is something that is not for you, okay? There's something that is not for you. Some people that are not for you. And it doesn't matter if it's 4 or 5 people. Let's say you're dating people, 3 people, 2 people are interested in you. When it's a no, it's a no. When it's the right one, you will know. So something is unlikely to work because you need to communicate clearly. Almost goes along with your message again, Pisces. You need to, there's a need to speak. Your throat chakra is closed, so it needs to be open. And if you pick pyrite, abundance, big happy changes are on the horizon. So congrats, you know, for all these messages, Pisces. Big happy changes if you pick pyrite. Some people are like, I pick all three. It's fine. Whatever you're drawn to. I pick it all. Okay, so let's have Scorpio. Let's have Scorpio. You're welcome. Scorpio. Wow, this is crazy. It's a crazy undertaking. Okay, so we're still doing water sign, and now we're gonna do the final water sign, and then we're gonna do fire sign. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. This is, yeah, it's a crazy undertaking. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Okay, let me just put it here to remind me. Okay, you're welcome. Denial, not just a river in Africa. Okay, you're welcome, Caitlin, in Southwest. Yeah. All right. So, Scorpio, true pile 3, big happy changes. Yeah, fantastic. Wanna work on big happy changes. That's it. Smiling a good smile, being, you know, happy from within. Be happy, loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, looking good. You know, all that money you're gonna spend on other people, spend it on yourself. You know, hello, Blackwater. So, okay, so now we're with Scorpio. We're doing regular energies for right now, and then we're going to do predictions for Scorpio for 2026. The door to spirituality, the door to spirit. So whoever I'm reading for is psychic, has psychic abilities, has entered another portal of intelligence, psychic intelligence. If you had been looking and studying at spirituality, watching readings, etc., you're at a very wise, high level, okay? Current energy, and that means that you have to be drawn to make decisions using your intuition, because if not, you're going to regret it. Every time you don't use your intuition, you say, I should have listened to myself. Hey, this is fantastic cards. Scorpio, you're going to be holding money. So right now there's a financial reward that's coming very soon, or you're in an energy of finances. But there are some jealousy here. There's some jealousy and hostilities, okay? Someone is jealous and trying to trigger you and poke at and ruin perhaps a future relationship or whatever. Balance is going to be restored though. 3, 3, 3, and you may be seeing 3s and 2s, yin and yang. But there's also heartbreak here. Let's clarify with the blossoming abundance, okay? So we have a lot of different energies. Let's get these. No, let me get the Kipper deck for this. Okay. Welcome. Thank you. And everyone, please hit the like. Thank you so much. Memberships are now available. And, you know, with the members, like I said, members, by the way, we're going to do a new master class while I have you here. And I'll put a poll in the members lounge to see if you're interested, called Psychic Abilities, to study different psychic abilities. We haven't had a master class in a little bit, so I'm working on a master class to learn about different psychic abilities, because you may be psychic or have some, you know, psychic gifts. So learning how to identify your psychic gifts, okay, coming up. So look out for that. Okay. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Okay. So the door to psychic abilities and door to spirit, psychic intelligence. There may be a message of concern or something that you find out, or some information that might, you know, upset you, etc. But you have to be drawn by your intuition, to follow your intuition. And you're gonna work through the turbulence. Okay, you're gonna work through the turbulence, Scorpio. Next we have a woman holding a coin. You are in a prosperous, you're going to be, if you're not already, because you have been disappointed or just, disenchanted with finances or some financial struggles. So there could be some legalities, because I see the jurisdiction here. There could be some legalities and some applications or forms that you're going to be filling out, or some things that are going to balance your finances. Okay, um, jealous and envy is coming out with work. Okay, or that you're very good or whatever your talent is. So there may be some jealousy, some people at your job, or just where they see you that you work, whether it's online or whatever, because you are really moving up in the financial world, as far as like manifesting abundance is coming to you. Um, Manifestation of abundance, blossoming abundance. Some of you may be engaged or getting married this year. Something about power couple for some of you. Balance is going to be restored. You may be seeing 333 because there was a false person and someone concerned. Someone that, this is a false person, and there's a message of concern, or someone feels like they're holding on to your energy. Someone it's like a wash, rinse, repeat. Let me clarify with this. Hold on, I'm being drawn to clarify. And so we would love to have you join our community. That's nice. Yes, we would. Um, okay, so let's see. Yeah, change is coming. When it comes to this, somebody that's a false person, somebody that's lying here, and your friends are going to help you, people that are positive, a leg up, and no place like home. It's affecting your home life, okay? But balance is going to be restored. Somebody, maybe someone that you're dealing with here is someone that you're dealing with is lying. Now, here's an interesting one. Hostilities. There may be hostilities. And you know what, clarify this, the health card. Someone is going through physical ailments, and it may have to do with a pregnancy or a child. Okay, I'll just leave that there. There might be some disagreements when it comes to custody, or just with parenting, something with a child. Okay, so just look out for that, to protect the child at all costs. Yin and yang, so you will be an official person. Again, some of you may be tying the knot. There have been disappointments. You may feel disappointed about finances, up and down, going and coming, but great fortune is here. Okay, so great fortune is here. Let me do a couple clarifiers for the present for Scorpio. Let me just clarify a couple of things, just a few things. That's great. That's great, Wiki Star. Yeah, if you're able to, yes, we'd love to have you. All right, so let's get a couple clarifiers here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is a decision that you have to make. There's a tower going to be happening when it comes to a player. Look, a player. So this heartbreak that I'm clarifying is a decision that you have to make. I feel like you do have a choice of love, of which direction to go in. Some of you are, trying to be in a serious relationship or something, but you may be tied up with an ex or something. There's some attachment, and Spirit is going to give you the strength to choose the right path, because you have a passionate new beginning. Yeah, you got to make a decision, Scorpio. No place like home. Let's clarify hostilities. You got to make a decision for your higher self here. Look, like I said, is like a choice or something here. No place like home. This hostilities, you got a fire sign and a water sign here coming up. So there's like a little bit of a third party situation here. Current energy, yeah, justice is going to be served. You're being separated from someone. Let me do something. Let me clarify this, because I already know. I already see the energy. I know the energy of where this is going, but you want to see it, so I'll show you. Okay, let me clarify this, Scorpio. because this is lovey-dovey. This is a tea. This is like a little soap opera. You know, Housewives of Atlanta, real quick. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. Yep, sorry, exactly. Okay, okay. So, like I said, you know, Scorpio, take this how it resonates. It's a need to free yourself. This is a romance card. There's a need to free yourself from a situation, okay? This may be a situation, this is going to apply just to some of you, that you have a commitment or you are about to tie the knot, and you may be having second thoughts, perhaps because you're arguing with a person or you're not getting along. Sometimes people just walk away from both. The dude trying to get at you, or the girl, and the guy trying to tie the knot, that is not a match, or that you're arguing. That's a mismatch. That's a reflection of what is to come. Okay, so I'm just respectfully saying that Spirit is saying free yourself from who you need to free yourself, and make an effort to have positive love, because someone is giving you unrequited love. Someone does not have enough love in a situation and is holding secrets. Housewives of Atlanta, real quick. Love yourself first enough to know. And also, all this stuff is being affected by family gossiping and issues. So there's a lot of, you know, look, the hostility card. You know, and it's going to affect your finances, and that's probably why your finances are affected. Somebody may be spending your money, or there might be a disagreement in how to spend money, yada yada yada. Somebody got new love. So it's like somebody might walk away from everybody and be like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna start over. Okay, respectfully, let's do 2026. This got juicier than I don't know what. So let's do 2026, because this just will keep me in a hot mess. And me being nosy, I'm going to go ahead and dig a little deeper for you. So we can be nosy together and get to the bottom of things, okay? All right, let's do 2026. Energies of 2026. This is, you know, this is escalated fast. Scorpio, water signs going out with a bang. Okay. So energies for 2026 for Scorpio. Perfect. There's healing, so a lot of physical healing. I said physical at first because there was a situation with a child, pregnancy, whatever, for some of you. Blackwater, how you doing? So yeah, and attachment. So in 2026, you're going to let go of the attachments, the things that bind you. You're definitely going to work on it, and look, you have victory. Everybody's getting victory. Fantastic. If you believe, it can happen. So let's see what flew out. First chakra, having the strength. Hold on a second. Having the strength. So you have the strength card. You know, this is basically the first chakra is having the strength. Let me charge my stuff. Having the strength to make sure you don't put yourself in that situation again. Okay, we're cooking. All right. So, yep, walking away. 2026, you're gonna have to leave something behind. There's something that you gotta free yourself from, because they're not being sincere. You want this, you know, because this almost turned around, so it's in the resistance. You have to have the courage. Wear tiger's eye, protection before manifestation, obsidian. Protect yourself from this energy, because you're attached to something for some reason. You know, so just, yeah. Pisces, Sun, Aries, Moon, Cancer, Rising. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. So, yin and yang, a good connection is here, but you have to take a leap of faith and speak your truth. Look, there's an energy here of your throat chakra needing to be balanced. So, you're going to be speaking your truth and loving on yourself. So, that is great for 2026. Let's clarify a little bit, and then we'll do the pick a card. So, Sun, Aquarius, Moon, Taurus, Sagittarius, Rising. Fantastic. All right, so healing, the healer of the ages. You're going to have the strength to heal. So there is some, you might have been going through some times with your health, and, you know, but there is healing here. You will be gifted healing. You have a passionate new beginning with healing your mind, body, and spirit, okay? You have to make decisions when it comes to your health next year, okay? And start with your emotional health. keeping things away. The attachment card. Let's clarify the attachment card. Wish is being granted. So wish is being fulfilled when it comes to, look, a wish. It could be an Aquarius. So there's an Aquarius energy here of someone lying, okay? Just saying. There is a Two of Cups. So yes, and they're gonna still trying to. There's somebody that's holding on to your energy for dear life. Yeah, it's a choice of love. Let me clarify with this for next year. You are fun with Sagittarius rising, the fun bunch, turn up team. Okay, attraction. There's somebody. Yeah, you have a new chapter, and Spirit is saying slow down with someone. You have someone in your energy for next year that is the same energy that they were in this year. They're holding on to you. They're annoying as heck, but you are attracted, or there's some attraction. Sorry, I'm just a messenger. But Spirit is saying slow down because you have a new chapter. You're going to have a new chapter in love, and you're going to harvest a good relationship. You just have to continue to have faith. So you have, a lot of you are going to be looking for new love in 2026, because I also see the courting card, and it may have something to do with music. You may meet someone at a concert, or just something to do with music. Okay, so let's get a couple more, and then we're going to do pick a card for Scorpio. Okay, a few more. Let's clarify. Okay. Okay. So Aries card. Working, you may be working with an Aries or working together with an Aries, but let me see something. Emperor. Okay, so yes, okay, there is someone that is an official person. This is divine masculine. So you're working together with them on a relationship. Okay, now you're gonna have the Strength card next year, Leo energy, and things are going to get balanced when it comes to arguments of, problems. You're going to work through the turbulence with somebody, that's trying to come in the way of your relationship, or relationship that you will have. So just be careful. This person, again, is from your past. It's saying the same thing. You keep them blocked. So Spirit is saying keep them blocked. And they're saying this 3 times, Scorpio. This is very, very serious. There's a painful ending because a person was stagnant, and you can't juggle that energy, because it's gonna affect a good relationship or your soulmate energy. All right, so temper yourself and take a leap of faith, because you're gonna be heading in a positive direction next year, 2026. Look, you and perhaps a child, okay, and someone, so you're heading in the right direction. Your emotions are gonna start being balanced. Okay, I see a fire sign here as well. But yeah, so that was your 2026. All right, so pick a card. Now is coming up for Scorpio. Pick a card. We have 3 crystals, and we're going to do this pick a card. All right. So we have the first pick a card. Card number 1 is going to represent this angel aura crystal. Okay. Card number 2 is going to represent this wonderful piece of citrine. Card number 3 is going to represent pyrite. And be sure to check out the predictions for last year to see what transpired this year, and to see how the energies played out this year, and also compared to what's coming up for next year. All right, so okay, we got that. All right, let's do pick a card. Ask Angel a question. Scorpio, ask a question that you want to have an answer for at this time. So again, if your question number 1 will be Rainbow Aura, question number 2, your answer will be card number 2 will be Citrine, and card number 3 Pyrite. Okay. All right. So if you pick card number 1, Spirit is saying, if you pick Rainbow Aura, Spirit is saying meditations are going to bring answers. You need to quiet your mind, body, and spirit. When you pray, you ask for things. You can pray, but when you meditate, you receive messages, okay? So meditation is going to bring answers. Again, when you pray, you ask. When you meditate, you quiet your mind and you receive answers. So when you're meditating, you can do guided meditation on YouTube where people are speaking. You pick someone that has a good voice for you that you like, and they'll say, breathe in, breathe out, think of a place where you were happy. You know, they guide you. So meditation, or you can meditate with quiet, or with sounds of the ocean, or some sounds, white noise, etc. All right, if you pick card number 2, there's something better, okay? There's something better. The answer is there's something better. Take it how it resonates, okay? There's something better for you, and you deserve better. If you pick card number 3, a year from now, totally, by next year, something is going to be totally changed, okay? So a year from now, something's going to be totally different. Improvement. As long as you stay in alignment and your spiritual journey and with good intentions, things are going to be completely different next year. A lot of the struggles and things that you had this year, you have so much psychic intelligence and so much wisdom that is coming in for next year. Okay, so that was water signs. Those were the water signs. Okay, so water signs are done. Now we're going to go, boy, I'm surprised at myself. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, okay, now we're going to go into fire signs, okay? So fire signs. Fire signs. All right. So let's go to Leo. Fire signs. Let's go to Leo. Okay. So let's go with Leo. Okay, so Leo, current energies, fire signs, current energies. Thank you so much for those 30 jewels. Blackwater, thank you so much. Okay. All right, please hit the like button. Shout out to the silent watchers, people that are watching. And support. Thank you for 20 something K on my channel. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's look at current energies for Leo. Thank you. We love your attitude. You're welcome. Yes, I'm sorry, Kevin. Yeah, I have subscribers only. Be sure to subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Thank you so much. Yeah, the subscription is for like a few minutes or something like that, so it will let you. Thank you for your good words and comments. All right, so this is Leo. Okay, current energy, man holding a coin, family. Family is of utmost significance to you. Importance right now, putting the family in order, protecting the children. A leap of faith, the need to take a leap of faith. This person has a key around her neck. She has the answer, and she has the pathway. She got to walk through the pathway, and there is the path is opening, but it's open. The path is open. I'm being drawn to stay here. The path is opening for opportunities and abundance. You could see it. You could see it, Leo. You could see it. So you need to walk through that. And it's going to involve, watch this, the card number. Yeah, it's going to involve change. It's definitely going to involve change. The solar plex, the throat chakra rather. So there is a need to balance your throat chakra, to set boundaries, to tell people how it is, not how it might be. There's a need to speak here. So there's something you're not speaking about, and you need to speak up. There's some worries and anxiety towards the end of the year, concerns, but there is wisdom, and cycles are closing. So anxiety, all that stuff, we're leaving it in 2025. We're coming into a more positive energy because your crown chakra is going to be super activated. If you wear citrine a lot, it's going to give you downloads of idea, prosperity, just a lot of wisdom, a lot of new knowledge, how to do something, how to start a business or a stream of income. It brings prosperous ideas to you. It helps you make financial decisions, or decisions that affect your prosperity. So there's going to be reunions, a good time gathering. and learning to manifest. Even though, see, this is an envy and jealousy, a little envy, jealousy here, but look right underneath that, finances, the door of finances, the door of value is being open. Even if this jealousy might be a financial thing where you're saying, wow, how come other people make money or it's easier for them, etc. So just be aware of yourself, because you may feel tied up in a situation, but you're not tied up. Let me clarify these so we can see what we need to do, Leo. Reunions, etc. Yeah. So you have an energy, Leo, of a person, an official person, okay? This is love. This is a power couple. This is a person holding a coin, someone that is kind of, you know, they love money or something with money. Hold on, official person. Yeah, okay. So you're gonna be gifted. There's someone coming in your path, and this is a universe. This is a spiritual gift. This is clarify. This person that's coming in is a gift. So you are being put in alignment in 20. Well, right now it's starting, but I was about to say 2026 is gonna develop maturity. You're a mature person. You have your stuff together. So you have discernment. Yeah, a wealthy man. You have an energy of a wealthy man coming in your path. Someone that's gonna change the way you see things, but also you got to start that yourself. You have to start that. It's a lover. This is a love interest that is great with money. It will cause financial freedom as well, but you have to start that yourself. The reason being is because if you're not abundant, you don't have an energy of abundance. You cannot be a dependent where someone's just gonna, you gotta depend on someone and like, here, help me, rescue me. No, you're gonna be rescuing yourself when it comes to finances. And I'm being drawn back to this card. You gotta take a leap of faith and take chances, because for this energy to align, remember, I'm gonna say something deep. If you're aligning yourself with someone that's wealthy, you got to have a wealthy mindset. You got to think wealthy. You got to make wealthy choices. We cannot be in an energy of saying, oh, I can't wait to get paid just so I can pay bills. No, you have to completely be different for this to match. Because if not, that's what Spirit is saying. This is in your future. But that's going to happen with a mindset change where you say to yourself, when you start taking your paycheck and start flipping it, you pay bills, but you start making money, flipping it, meaning like from some of the money you take, you're making abundance. So when you're in that energy, that's who you're going to attract, because that's not going to last. If you attract or run into someone and Spirit puts you in alignment with someone that's a wealthy mindset, and you just like, you think like respectfully, like, let's say $8 an hour, $5 an hour is good money, and this person is like 100,000 hours good money. That's not gonna last, because they're gonna find someone that is as ambitious or thinks higher. So it's not gonna match. The door is opening up, the pathway is opening up, as we said before. But be careful with toxic energies, because someone is lying here. You have an energy here. So be careful. Yeah, you have unexpected income. There is someone here that has a third-party situation happening, but change is coming. Even change is coming, because of despair and like, it's like one bad news after another. But no, change is coming. You may be disappointed by finding out that someone is not free. Use your discernment and speak your truth. If you find out that someone's not being truthful, you gotta set boundaries and they're like, oh, why haven't you called me? Oh no, I'm not interested. Boom, drop the mic. You're going to be concentrating on working on your gifts. Amen, hallelujah, because that's the only way that'll bring you prosperity, and courting someone new. There is a message here of concern when it comes to, there's a lower energy here. There's an energy, these two people belong to each other. Somebody might want a reconciliation, but he's tied in, whatever, they're tied in with someone else. So you don't got time for that. It's like that song, ain't nobody got time for that. You don't. You got time for prosperity, wealth, and happiness. You don't have time for that. So whatever this discovery is that you're going to be finding out, don't even sweat it, because you have a lot of good things going on. And that is that. And unexpected income, money that you don't have to work on, but just like I said, when money comes in, what are you going to do? You're being tested with finances. Are you just going to pay bills and do, So energies for 2026 for Leo. Energies for 2026 for Leo. 555 change is coming. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you have to read the room. And the person, like I said, when you know that you're ascending higher, you don't spend 30 days speaking to someone that's not about anything. In the first minute, you cut them off. Or as soon as it sounds wrong, it sounds like they're lying, you don't have time. You don't go back and forth. People that are chosen and that are higher discernment and psychic abilities or psychic intelligence and are following their intuition, they do not spend hours with someone talking on the phone. They spend seconds. If somebody, they don't even make it to the phone. If, let's say you're doing online dating, somebody says something stupid or it sounds to you like they're non-committal, they will never get your number. Yeah, look, so 2026, you have to do away. There's people going to try to lie to you, and you got to cut them off. Exactly what I was saying. Rest and rejuvenate. Pour into yourself. Rest, because you know better. In 2026, you walking through another door of portal of intelligence. You already know. For some of you, you've heard readings, thousands of readings, hundreds of readings. It has to come to fruition. Otherwise, you're just going to be a reader watcher. And you have to start seeing changes in your life. If not, I mean, thank you for subscribing and listening to my readings, but you want to make a change. As above, as it is in your head and daydreaming, so below. Bring it down to fruition. Because if not, all of these cards that we're pulling that are good will never happen. Will never happen. So, Caring Connection is here for you next year. Let's get a couple more cards. And walking away from anxiety, envy, attachment to someone. You may be working next year on detaching yourself from negative people or jealous people or etc. Spirit is saying you're may have some anxieties and worries. Walk away from that. Cleanse your energy and become the magician. Pour into yourself. Love yourself. I see the concerns and things you're gonna worry about, some challenges, but you work through the turbulence. Let me clarify this. Let me clarify this with. Let me do financial cards real quick for next year because I've been drawn to do it. Which is the same thing. A reader, a reader watcher. Yeah. A reader watcher. I just be stuff be coming out. It's a talent. It's crazy. So, man, I like that you like the sound of my voice. Some people like it. People told me all kinds of things. Like, I put it on, I go to sleep, I like your voice. They tell me all kinds of stuff. I appreciate y'all. If you here, man, I'm here riding with you as long as it takes. I don't care. I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm just saying I want to see some of this stuff come true. Okay, so some of you are going to have to travel for money. It may be a job that's a little far, but it's good for you. It's better, it pays better, or just like something better. You are a healer, so you're supposed to heal people with your gift. It don't matter what it is. It could be knitting, it could be singing, something. As long as you sing good. Freedom of time. That's what you're heading on, to have freedom of time. Like, make your own day. Like my day, sometimes, I want to make my day start at lunchtime. It's like, oh, my 9 to 5 is a 1 to 3. You can make your time or work for yourself. And sometimes when you work for yourself, at first you're working a lot of hours until you get it off the ground. Healer, ASMR tarot, yes. It's so nice to know that I have the voice for that. Thank you, Southwest. Pressure. So don't give in to the pressure of family. Look, family. Don't give in to the pressure of family members telling you what to do. Don't give in to pressures of people. Financial freedom. Look at all the stuff you're working on and promotion. Money is coming to you. I think what's going to happen, you're going to have a serious wake-up call, or you just had it, or you're just going to be like, enough. I want to change my life, and that's what's going to happen. Let me get a couple cards, and then we're going to go on to pick a card. Let me get some love cards. Yeah, it's just one day. That's what happens. One day you're sick of it. You're sick of it. Because I put it to the test. Like, I kept going to regular jobs, and I'm like, I want to blow this place up. Like, respectfully. I hate it every single time, even more. So, that's when I knew I had to make a change. Because I was about to give up, or I just couldn't take it. I can't take boss it. Like, I can't do it. Okay, Leo. So that's what's up. Okay, but yeah. Someone got to fight. Look, you got two energies here. Someone got a final shot. Get rid of this loser because look what you got. You got a divine partner and life partner. Are you serious? A past life connection, enchanted love, and this is the problem. Look what it says. Decide what you want so it can come to you. If you're mixing energies, this is going to be in the pending file forever. This is going to be right here, chilling in the back burner, burning to death. And then this is all you're going to get. Someone that you're giving a bunch of last chances to. And this is your final chance. And this is your final chance. This is a joke. Okay? So, and and that's what, and the funny part is you're being impatient. When am I going to find someone? Then detach in mind, body, and spirit. Even if you're not talking to anybody, there's something in your energy that might be attached to someone from the past. Okay, let's do angel answers. Thank you so much, Angel, for those confirmations. All right, let's pick. Ask spirit a question. Ask your angels a question, and we're going to do that. Next, it's going to be Aries. Oh dear Lord, Aries. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be passion and excitement. Um, okay, so ask angels a question. All right, so if you pick number one, if you've been listening, or if you just joined in, this is for card number one, Rainbow Aura. Card number two, if you're drawn to this crystal, you will pick card number two, that's citrine, and if you're drawn to this crystal, card number three, that's pyrite. So let's ask angels a question. Okay. All right. Okay. I gotta take this. This is gonna be an overall energy if you believe. Okay. That's an overall energy for Leos. Swear. Okay. So if you pick card number one, Angel Aura, Spirit wants you to take action. There's some action that you gotta take because we started with the girl at the gate. She want to go out and explore and get all this abundance and all this stuff people talking about, and she got the key around her neck, but she's scared. So take action of getting rid of toxicity and being open to applying for jobs or applying for resources or just creating something with your gift that brings you happiness and healing and abundance. If you picked card number two, citrine, not the right time right now. Like something is cooking, it's happening. Your manifestations are on the way, but right now there's some things that you have to do and work on. Okay. If you pick card number three, it's up to you. All of this stuff is the same theme. Is you taking actions, intentional actions to get rid of negativity, to get rid of people that don't matter, they don't unrequited love, and you will bring every blessing into your heart, including rest, rejuvenation, peace, etc. The abundance of peace, love, and financial freedom. Okay, so that was your reading, Leo. Thank you. Um, let's go with Aries. Aries, let's see what y'all been up to. We're almost there. Aries, okay? Aries. Okay, these are still fire sign, and then Sagittarius, okay? So let's do Aries. Okay, you're welcome. Aries. Trying to move these along. Okay, Aries, current energy. Balance is being restored towards now and the end of the year. Balance is being restored. 333, because there's a lot been going on. The temple path, taking a leap of faith. So you're being called to take a leap of faith. Blossoming abundance. If you stay on this track, because I feel like you've been on a track of spiritual healing and journey, and you derailed and met with a bunch of toxicity or some nonsense, and now you're back on this track. So if you stay on this track, this is what you'll meet. Okay, if you stay on this track. But if you derail, then it's just karma, etc. You're on the right path to finding yin and yang, to finding a soulmate, and it has to be someone that is not negative, it's not conniving, not a master manipulator or liar. So there's many possibilities and adjacent possibilities, and you have to have the courage for change. So Yeah, right now you may be going through financial stress and trying with family, putting the family in order. Some you're dealing with child support, etc. You have someone in their head thinking about you. There is a need for travel. You may be traveling. Let's get the Kipper deck, okay? So this is current energy for Aries, and then we'll do future. Okay, let's get one for each. Okay, all right. Okay, so there is balance is coming because there's someone that was immature. If you're male, opposite sex, it doesn't matter. But there's someone that you dealt with that is very immature, conniving energy, bad energy. Take a temple path. There's a message or information that you're going to receive to take a leap of faith. And look, the blossoming abundance with sudden wealth. You have the potential to blow up and be viral. This is what this means, or some money that is sudden just blows up. So current energy, you're heading towards that direction. How do I know? Because you may be feeling, oh, I'm broke and this and that. There's unexpected income coming, but what are you gonna do with it? If all your goal is to just pay bills and just like whatever, not make your money grow, Spirit is saying put work in your on your craft, on your creativity. Some of you are artists, and you will see your money grow. You're getting a gift, a yin and yang. This is you're being put in alignment with someone that is a soulmate. Okay, so you're being put in alignment with a soulmate. That's a universal gift. Um, and look, you have child. There's like I said, there's maybe some child support issues, some court dealings. People, if you can't trust someone, you gotta let the courts handle it. And put paperwork or paper trail, etc. Because someone is not there's something with the family that has to be put in order, and wealthy man is coming up. Um, you could be dealing with someone that is about to meet wealth as you are. You're about to meet wealth if you stay on the path. And something about a home. You feel like some of you may have to move, or home does not feel like home. So you have to create a plan to bring all the abundance and the things and the changes that you're trying to make, because something about a home, some of you have to move, or some changes in the home. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, free yourself from negativity. Balance is going to be restored when it comes to your finances. Temple path, let's clarify one for the temple path. You have to take a leap of faith on taking a chance. It's a decision that you have to make. Your finances are going to be okay right now. Towards the end of the year, finances are becoming better. You're getting a break. Some of you are saving money or getting help, financial help. Learn that it is help, and realize it and do something better with your money. Yeah, there's some, you feel like a wounded warrior. Some of you may be dealing with a mother situation. Yeah, and let me see. Oh boy, all this wanted to fall out. What is this mother situation? Yeah, there's unexpected income coming in here. Um, okay, let's see. Yin and yang. Let's get one for yin and yang. Yeah, you have to open your eyes to see toxicity and toxic people, because if you do away with toxic people, right, because you're being enlightened right now, so you're gonna have a gift. You're heading in the right direction. You could be also a child situation here. Um, so there is a get together with someone, a wealthy man or wealthy person. Um, this is a new person, I feel, and there's also something to putting the family in order. There's a big conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation happening. Current energy, and let's get one for house. There's a lot of burdens and secrets and stuff when it comes to a home or feeling like home, and a partnership, but you do have someone is very controlling, but you have a partner coming in. You have a soulmate energy, which you can work on with together, as opposed to some of your living arrangements may not be up to par. Okay, all right, let's get a couple of cards. Let me see. um, let's get a couple finance, and then we'll do future 2026 energy. Okay, Yeah, you have financial rewards coming. This is a magical time for you, Aries. So there's some financial rewards and security. You have been making the right decision. So you are going to meet your abundance. Communicate. There's a need to communicate. There's some communications. If you apply for a job, follow up. Is what it's saying. Authority, being your own boss. Okay, so that's the energy that you have right now. All right, let's see 2026, Aries. Let's look at 2026. Let's get the energy for 2026. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I go live or when I post in your sign. And you could join the membership as well. Okay, let's get energies for 2026 for Aries. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get some. Well, thanks for being here. Okay. Energy, spirit guides, angels for 2026 for Aries. 2026. Aries. Let's see what's coming up for a sneak peek into 2026. Jeanette, you're welcome. 2026. All right, 2026. Sixth chakra. So you're gonna have crown chakra activation. So your crown chakra is gonna open up, activated messages. You have a direct line from spirit. So you're gonna be guided. Some of you are clairaudience, where you hear a voice or you just hear yourself, and it's your spirit guides. So you have, more psychic intelligence. Balance is going to be restored in 2026. There's some things balancing out. There's always challenges and things that we have to work through, turbulence, but let's see. The magician, you're making things happen, Aries. And happiness, or happier times. This is a time for healing. You've been through a lot. Manifestation. But you got to take a leap of faith. Again, there's a decision. And you're going to be given the strength to make a big decision. This could be also with finances, is what I'm getting. And there is a Tower moment of change. And, money on the horizon, door to spirit, I have to also say. So in 2026, you're going to be going through the door of spirit, meaning you have more psychic wisdom. And you're going to be guided more by your intuition. In order to succeed, and you're going to be given the strength. There's going to be some challenges and things. You're going to be tested by the universe to see what you do with finances. You may be confused by choices at times. And you're going to be put in separation. This is why you're getting the strength card. You're being put in separation from someone. Someone was in your life for a reason, for a season, or to stay. And there's people. You could have had a breakup with two people here, but you're being put in isolation so that you can receive a new relationship, a new abundance, everything. And you're going to be coming out as the high priestess. So you are going to become a mystery, not tell people what you're doing, and just have a glow up, okay? You're going to have a glow up 2026. You're going to see, the universe is going to show you what is possible. So don't get off track this time. You have victory. You have victory because you're going to be in isolation. Virgo energy here, but you're going to be put, the hermit, look, he has wisdom. He has gray hair. He has wisdom. A lot of time has passed to reflect, okay? So in 2026, you're going to be reflecting, walking away, and making tough decisions. Okay, so taking a leap of faith, 2026, being in the Empress mode or Emperor mode. Aries, your mode, which is abundant, creative, healing. Look, the heart right here. Cutting out people and things that no longer serve you. Someone may be trying to contact you, but you're going to be walking away. People are going to try to still be in your energy, so you're going to make decisions that are hard if you choose to. It's here for you. All right, let me see some of the other energies for 2026. Let me see some of the energies for 2026. Look at this, Aries. I can't make this up. Sudden wealth. and you're going to be traveling. Your gift, your job, your wealth is going to be taking you. Maybe you're creative, maybe you're doing vendor shows, maybe you're an artist, but you're going to be traveling for finance, great fortune. You've been waiting for it, okay? So there's a lot of good things coming up for 2026, even with the challenges and the hesitations that you will have, but you have to make decisions with finances. Let me just see something, because you know you need to see it to believe it. So I'm going to show it to you. I already know what this is, but I'm going to show it to you. Okay, Aries and Sagittarius, get ready. Okay, denial. Do not deny that something is not for you. The regular jobs may not be for you. Do not worry about how you were conditioned to make money. Like, go work here 9 to 5 is not for everybody. Okay, so, and sometimes it is for people. Some people like it and enjoy it, and that's good for them. But you're supposed to be a leader. You will be meeting your destiny. Your destiny will be clear. I think you already know what you're supposed to be doing, but it's going to be clear, and you're going to be walking away from a type of job. And do not be jealous and envious of why other people have whatever. You're supposed to be a host in a digital space and have freedom of location. And you're going to have promotion in your finances. Author, some of you are very good with words. It doesn't just mean author, but so you have to, and love, you're going to meet someone that is on the same wavelength as you when it comes to finances. Okay, so you're making changes. Whether you walked away from 2 people here, it doesn't matter. 3 people, baby daddy, baby mom, it doesn't matter. Leave them all in the sand, because you have a lot of wonderful things coming up. Everything new, a different way of making money, a different way to move, a different type of person you date. Everything is going to change, you know, for the future. Okay, so angel answers. Aries, ask angels a question. So ask angels a question, and we're going to pick a card right now for angel answers. So if you pick card number 1, this will be the crystal, angel aura crystal. So that's going to be card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3, pyrite. Okay, so let's get some angel answers. Okay, I'm putting these 2 together. So if you pick the first crystal, card number 1 says wait. Okay, continue to manifest. It looks like a manifester, the magician card. So manifest, put your actions in, and wait, and you know, surrender the outcome. Wait for the universe to meet you halfway, and don't make, you know, sudden decisions. If you pick card number 2, which is citrine, is no, something is not working out, something is not going to work out. It's just a no, and you know what it is. It could be a job type that is not going to be for you, and let go. Spirit is saying let go of a situation. Again, I need to surrender. You're supposed to do your work, do work on your job, your creativity, and trust. Okay, if you pick number 3, there is a brand new opportunity that you're going to have to dive in. Money's waiting for you, Aries, but abundance, wealth, more than just money. It's prosperity. It's waiting for you. So there's an opportunity that you have to take, and it may involve traveling or taking a leap of faith, doing something in a different area, etc. Okay, thank you, Aries. So now we're going to go to Sagittarius. You awesome, Caitlin, nice to see you're still here. Okay, Sagittarius, Saggy. Okay, 10 out of 10, 10. Yeah, Saggy. Okay, so let's go with Sagittarius. Current energies, Saggy. And yes, Sagittarius was celebrating a birthday, Scorpio, as well. Okay, so current energy, the temple path, having a need to take a leap of faith. Okay, current energy. Let's see, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sag. Taking action. Okay, so there's some action that you have to take from now to the end of the year. Blossoming abundance. People have this, you know, it's strong in their energy, and your energy, because you're really have a desire for it, so it's coming up in your energy. But now it's time to make it come to fruition. Caring connection. So towards the end of the year, you're going to be looking at caring connection, or being put in a path that takes you, whether it's next year, whatever, towards your caring connection, being put in the right path. The angel of love is here to protect your choices, and victory. Wow, next to the angel of love and a get together, reunion, etc. Because you're an energy of appreciation. You have gratitude. A grateful heart is a prosperous heart, and brings prosperity. But you have to have the courage, okay? So the first chakra, a little bit unbalanced. You have to have the courage. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, current energy. Let's take a card for each of these. Okay. All right. Okay. So there's an energy here of putting the family in order. Family, let me see something. Let me see, because this is related to, this is love, but yeah, this is love heavy. That's part. Okay, speak with clarity. All right. I just want to see something. Speak with clarity. Okay, so take a leap of faith. You know, we're mature woman, so that means you have wisdom. You, you know, the world card is right here. Look, the world card. I was just about to say that, and it's right on top of the deck. That means there's cycles that have been completed. Now you're in this new era of wisdom. You're wiser, not just older. You're a young whippersnapper still, but you have a wise mind. So now you got to make better choices and take a leap of faith. Because if the usual has not worked for you, you need to dare to try something else and try and take action. Take action towards having an official person, or towards picking better partners. There is a change, blossom in abundance. So 555, you may start seeing this. And caring connection is coming out with despair, which, you know, gives me an energy of you being concerned about finding someone. Finding someone. Let me just see something. I want to clarify this. Finding someone. Some of you might have given up on love. Let me just see. Release expectations. Exactly. Release expectations. Do not think that something's gonna not work. How about you change your mind and do a different thought? Just say, hey, I'm so happy that everything's gonna work, and brainwash yourself into thinking positively, because that's what you are gonna bring. Create a routine also. Create a routine to pour into yourself, to meditate, to continue to love yourself, okay? That's what I get. Love your journey. Love your journey. Look at that. Release expectations. That's what I thought. So first chakra, have the courage to make change, because you look, this is what they're trying to give you, blossom in abundance. But you have to take the courage to do different types of jobs, do your gift, have a passive income. Just have the courage to try it. If anything, you could go back to regular self. The angel of love is here with a fortune, great fortune. So once you start dealing with people that are not toxic, your finances are gonna go through the roof, because you both will help each other and will be reasonable. Once you start overspending in a relationship and turning up like crazy and just spending and going to the movies, going this vacation all the time, that's not a person that wants your prosperity. A reasonable person will be like, okay, we're gonna budget for this, we're gonna do this, and you're gonna be tested to make sure that you have matured with finances, because you're going to be put in alignment with someone that is prosperous of mind, ambitious. So community, you're gonna have victory when it comes to a family situation, and there's someone that wants to have a get together with you. You're dealing with someone here that's an older energy, someone that's an older energy. And you are showing gratitude even in the midst of feeling like you don't have enough, with poverty here. So that means that finances are going to change. Okay, I will. I keep seeing 5 these days. Yeah, kind of. Okay, I will make the change. That's awesome. Weekly star. Yeah, let's see what flew out. Yeah, there's an official person. You have a past life connection. You and this person have a past life. Could be a Cancer. A Chariot card is coming out. So the person you might meet might be Cancer, soulmate energy. Could be, even if you dealt with a person that was a Cancer, there's a new, an improved Cancer that is much better. So if you're dealing with someone that's toxic and it's a Cancer, that's not the Cancer. It might be someone else. And I'm saying that so many times. Spirit is making me say that. You have a wish fulfillment when it comes to prosperity. I'm clarifying. This is turning up a blossoming abundance with a wish fulfillment. You're gonna be all right, even though you are financially concerned and also concerned about love. Yeah, this divine masculine is coming here, and because it was somebody that was very controlling when it comes to love and fighting and arguments, and they might want to contact you, keep them away. You're resting, you're healing, and keep them away. This could be a father figure. There's a energy here of a father that is not positive or whatever. For some of you, that might resonate. You're going to be given the strength to deal with this and have a happy family, even if it's loving someone from a distance. But if not, whatever this is, somebody, Aries energy, doesn't have to be, but they were a little controlling. Um, you have a passion, new beginning with money, and will be able to help others. The Wheel of Fortune. You don't believe me? I just said that. Let me tell you something. There's something serious happening with money. This is wealth. This is becoming rich. So this is in your cards. You're supposed to have this money and start thinking and start living and start taking a change, because you do have victory and a ton of money here. All right, so that's enough for that, because that's a great card. So let's look at 2026. Let's look at 2026. That's super toxic. Yeah, there's a father energy here. I see it. Yeah, that was a little toxic. All right, let's see what we have to look forward to and work on for 2026. Let's see what we have to look forward to and work on. Okay. All right, so okay, 2026, Saggies, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Saggy energy, 2026. Okay, let's get the upcoming energies. Might be similar because it's spilling over. Okay. Very concerned about love. So when you're concerned about love, you have to surrender, and you got to practice to surrender by being busy, doing things, etc. So for 2026, new contracts, new endings, new beginning. Some of you are applying for new jobs, new opportunities. Some of you have some contracts, some things, contractual, court, etc. So when you obsess about an outcome, like, oh, it has to happen, I want to, that's an energy of lack. So the universe is, the energy you're putting out is, I don't have this, and I'm anxiety. We can't manifest in anxiety. You have to have your chakras chill, even if it's just for 1 minute of practice meditating or relaxing yourself and putting yourself in the energy where you say your affirmations. I will have love. I will have a great partner. You may do guided affirmations, guided meditation of love. They have those on YouTube, where someone speaks positive things about love, like you need to say positive affirmations with love. I am love. I love myself. I'm going to attract someone of whatever, so that is positive, a great partner, and envisioning. Try to picture what they are and how they are. Look, it's the same cards. It's similar. So this is great. So here's the thing. You might still be dealing with some heartbreak and things that you have to work on. There's some karmic cycles that are over. There's some lessons that you were supposed to learn. You dated some people. You dealt with people that hurt you, or whether it's family or friends, and the Spirit is teaching you, you need to keep them away. There is blossoming abundance. You need to take a leap of faith in 2026 by walking away from heartbreak, from disappointments, from toxicity. You have victory again. The victory is going to start towards the end of the year. You're going to start seeing how something is possible. Even if you go through hard times, because it's the holidays, you're still going to have a moment of clarity where you're going to be like a wake-up call. You have to do things differently in 2026, different strategies, so you can get different results. The World card is here. That means you will have cycles completed because you finally learned the lesson. Congratulations, Saggy. So you're going to have learned some lessons. And let me see what we have for 2026. Some advice from Spirit 2026. Yeah, you got a lot of finances here. 2026, declutter, fresh start, have faith, shadow work, the end. Mic drop, okay? Fresh start, declutter, get rid of negativity, heartbreak, negativity among yourself. You might benefit from wearing tiger's eye, obsidian, tourmaline, all the black crystals, so that and smoky quartz, so that you can dispel negativity, negative thoughts. Shadow work, learn who you are deep down inside, learn what your triggers are, why. Do deep diving. Why am I like this? How was your childhood? Heal your inner child, so that you won't bring the inner child wounds into a relationship, because that's what we do. If we didn't have parents that were there for us, we have a fear of detachment. Is he gonna call me? Is she gonna call me? Because that's how we were raised, with people that didn't show affection. So you gotta heal all that, you gotta purge all that, and then have faith. All of this stuff is gonna rain on you, prosperity, abundance, but you have work to do. You have to walk away from those negative thoughts of yourself, and then walk away from negativity of others. Okay, so that's that, Saggy. That's fantastic. Now we're gonna do ask your angels a question. All right, so ask your angels. Trying to heal is the most important thing right now. It's the emergency that's gonna happen right now in 2026. Smoky Quartz is chilling right next to me. Charge it in the moon, recharge it in the moon or the sun. When there's not a full moon, charge it in the sun. Clean the energy and work with it. If you need to get some new ones, you can, but get, maybe bracelets that will touch your skin and help you. All right, so ask angels a question. So there's a question. So if you pick card 1, it's going to be the rainbow quartz. If you pick card 2, the citrine, and card 3, the pyrite. So ask angels a question. Yeah, healing is the most important thing. The emergency, most important thing before you are happy. Because you're going to come to a point, Saggy, where you're happy with yourself and satisfied, and a lot of you have, a new beginning. Some of us are at different stages. Some people already are having this prosperity and this new beginning already. And some people are about to see it, okay? Okay, all right. If you pick card number 1, the answer is a year from now, everything's going to change for the best. If you stay on the course and take action, take positive action, everything is going to change. If you pick card 2, meditation will bring answers. There's a chaotic mind here. There was a lot of nervous thoughts, so you need to calm your mind, and it will heal you. It will, even if you do this every day, you have to do it. You could do it while you sleep. You could put sounds that synchronize you and center your chakras. If you pick card 3, there's something better. There's a better way to think. There's a better healing. There's better partners. There's better family members. There's better jobs. Pick better. Okay, that's your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, we're moving right along. Proud of y'all. Proud of y'all. Proud of all of y'all. Let's see. Okay, earth signs. We finally arrived to, I did it. Earth signs. We're almost doing it. So earth signs. Let's go with Taurus, okay? Let's do Taurus. Taurus, okay? Earth signs. All right? Taurus. Okay? Taurus. Let's see what we're doing. Picked pile 1. Fantastic. All of these advice are so healing. Awesome. Yeah, ASMR, all kinds of sounds, whatever heals you. There's some people that like, bird sounds, or just oceans, or things that calm your mind and calm your energy. There's a lot of nervous energy there, and that applies for anybody. Okay, so let's see. Taurus. If you have sun, moon, and rising in Taurus, here we go. This is your second message or your third. Depends on if you did your sun, moon, and rising already. So this is an extra message. Let's see what we have. This wanted to fall out. Really, Taurus? Look at you, Earth sign. Why am I surprised? Okay, Taurus, gang, gang, gang. Look, door to money. Give me the money. Give me the loot. Like, everything else will work out. Let me just get this money. Let me get this money real quick. Even though right now, current energies, you may feel tied up in a situation. Taurus, gang, Southwest is in the building. Member and Jewel, Cherry Blossom, we can start. Thank you all. So someone is in their head. What you do? Someone's in their head thinking about you. There's new contracts. Let me just see. Contracts, some endings, some beginnings. Love, the door to love, the door to money. I like it. It matches my outfit, right? Yeah, and the magician, the freaking magician. Big things popping right now. So, this is your current energies, but not without a little bit of, hostilities. The haters gonna hate. All right. So, we'll see. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Let's get one for each of these. See what we have. Am I drawn to this? Hold on. Let's see what we have. Wealthy man. Okay, so you are being put in alignment with a wealthy man or wealthy woman. Change is coming with your finances. Where's the concerns? I see concerns. Okay, let's see. Let me get one for each. All right, let's see what we have for Taurus. Money. Money first and then we talk. Okay, great. It looks good, Taurus. We got some things to work through, but there's things. Okay, so change is happening with your finances that is going to bring blossoming abundance. You feel tied up in a situation, but there's an official person coming into your life or just being aligned. The door path is opening up for love. I know that they're saying it twice with the door to romance here. Even though there's a message of concern, somebody might want to contact you. There's a false person that keeps pushing your button or is going to trigger you. We're going to clarify this, but it doesn't matter. This person is coming out as a thief. Now, thief comes in many forms. It could be a energy thief, somebody that just want to mess with your energy and you're trying to ascend and high vibrations, and they bring you to low energies. Don't let them. Don't even speak to them, or just cut it out as soon as you see it. Work through the turbulence. The magician and the mirror. So you're trying to heal. A lot of you are trying to manifest healing, physical healing as well. So there's a message of concern. This might be a court situation or something that has to take care of, some paperwork, some bills that have to take care of or whatever. But even though you may be in your head or someone may be in their head, there's a financial gift. There's a gift coming. You may not see it. There's money coming, a gift. Whenever this card shows up, that's money or finances that come and you don't have to work on it. Let me clarify with some of these. Thank you. Thank you. Weepy Star. Yeah, I be dressing up like towards the holiday reading, the end of year. Skills. Okay, Taurus, you got skills that pay the bills. You got skills that pay the bills. You got, your gift and stuff like that helps you bring abundance. You got something. You have to have faith and believe. Finances. There's some adjustments that need to be made. Continue to curb your spending because I feel like there's maturity here. Like you are trying and the effort to make better choices and work hard. So there is going to be advancement, financial advancement, and some choices. Are you ready for the abundance that is coming your way? And watch out. Do not let people know about your money or your finances. There may be some conflicts or some things. The hostility is here. And it could be at work, okay? Yeah, it could be at work. Some people that, are not for your higher good. Do not trust anybody at work. I'm sorry. Like, I don't really trust people, when I have to just be in that environment of, no, you don't trust. You're going to be learning information and new things that is going to increase your abundance, and there's going to be an opportunity for you to travel for money. A balance is coming for your finances, okay? So that's your current reading. Let's look at your 2026, Taurus. Let's take a peek into 2026. Thank you. Yes, I like sparkle stuff, Some people might think it's cheesy, but I love it. It's what I like. Like a star, Aquarius. Get it? Like we like stuff. Some do. Thank you. All right, 2026. We're ready. 2026. Hold on. Water, hydrate. I'm talking like crazy. It's like party time. All right, 2026, Taurus gang. Let's see what we got. Almost there. Taurus, loving on yourself. Learning to love yourself. Learning not to trust, to love others until you love yourself. Amen. Amen. So 2026, you're going to work on loving on yourself. Thank you, Nikki Star. You're going to have more crown chakra activation. The messages are going to come very clear from spirit. Like you're going to know. Before, when you get a message from spirit, you weren't in the highest of psychic alignment. You were confused. Like, is this my thought or is this what I'm supposed to be doing now? It's going to be clear. You're going to know when it's a download. Download information from the above, okay? 2026, you're going to be working on faith versus fear, balancing your solar plexus, new contracts, some cycles ending, new opportunities, and new beginning. You're going to have to watch out from deceptive people, or you're going to recognize them quicker. And there's always going to be people jealous or trying to not be for your higher good. So there are people here that you're going to be put in alignment that are financially ambitious. And be careful with some hostilities. You know, like I said, you're going to take action. You're going to take quick action. When it comes to people pushing your buttons, you're going to learn to work through the turbulence. Look, action card is here right next to it. And financial abundance, you know. So the door to finance is here. And the magician and the mirror. So, and healing your heart chakra as well. And I got to take walking away. You're not going to have time in 2026 for negativity or people pressing your buttons or messing up. Let's get some love cards, 2026. It's my intuition or overthinking. So when you have this sixth chakra and the door, you know, elevating to a psychic higher level, you'll know when it's something that you have to do. You will be spending time with family and friends celebrating. Butterflies is going to be an energy of someone that you're going to know is different, okay? So a lot of you are being put in alignment with someone new. For the people that are manifesting someone new. And if you have someone, a partner that is positive, you know, that's butterflies. That's like a renewal of the relationship. But there's someone that's going to have a final chance. There's some of you that decided there's no more chances, so you're starting new. But some of you still have to decide, because it's here. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. Okay, so don't go back and forth with toxic people in 2026. Let's get a few more. There's going to be a devoted energy of a partner. Playful soulmate. Look at this. You're being put in alignment with someone. And Spirit is saying, slow down, like, you know, with annoying people that are not for your higher good, and also surrender. The best part is going to start to come in 2026 of your life when it comes to love. Your higher self. Look at that. So the door to psychic intelligence to pick a good partner and not be in disharmony. If somebody sounds like they're in disharmony, you start disagreeing from the beginning, that's a sign. Let's look at finances 2026 and then we'll pick a card. So finances 2026 and have faith. Self-care, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so you're going to be put in alignment with a person that is ambitious. Like I said, your love life is going to be a partner up with, it's like a power couple that both are going to rise to the top. You are meant to be a host, a speaker, good with words, healer in a digital space, or public speaking. Self-care, continue in 2026, take care of your health, Taurus, because you know, health is wealth. You want to enjoy the prosperity and not be sick, etc. And do not be conditioned to the way that you make money. Start thinking of new ways to make money, and know that you are worthy. You're entitled to abundance. You deserve it all. Like Kendrick said, you deserve it all. But you have to believe. Some of you are teachers and are good, again, in a public or teaching space. And there's a financial decision that you got to continue to make. And fortune, when this card reaches you, you're going to be met with your fortune. No more financial struggles if you continue to stay on the path. Okay, so let's pick a card for Taurus. See, okay, pick a card. All right, so let's pick a card for Taurus. Hold on, let's start over. Pick a card. So these cards want to just jump out. If you pick card number 1, it's going to be this crystal, Rainbow Aura. Card 2, Citrine. Card 3, Pirate. Just in case you've just seen this now. Alright, so let's ask angels a question and we will get an angel answer. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. If you pick card number 1, Spirit thinks you're ready. You're ready to embrace abundance. You're ready for a partner. You're ready for change, okay? Very, very serious. Very important. You're ready. That means the time, divine timing is now. Stuff is going to be starting to be put in the puzzles, all the pieces of the puzzle, synchronicity is about to start happening to put you in alignment with someone, with your life partner, and with your fortune. Remember, okay? So, if you pick card number 2, you have success, but you're going to have to compromise. So be fair in a situation, make, a fair assessment, but don't compromise your beliefs, but you will have success. This one was 2 cards that kind of fell out. Number 3 is saying no need to worry. Things are still cooking in the background. Your manifestations are on their way. Don't need to worry. Things are going to work out. And when it comes to finances or worries about concerns, about money, something's going to give. It's going to work out. Okay? Thank you, Taurus. All right. Let's get Capricorn. Cappies. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay, current energies, Capricorn. Let me do it from here. Current energy, Capricorn. Current energy, pile 3, that's what's up. So add all those messages. All those messages tell one big story. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, people like to pick the cards. I'm going to do more shorts with pick a card as well. Okay, current energy. You're in your head thinking, Cappies. You're analyzing, probably asking why in a situation. Current energy. Okay. All right. Okay, current energy, you might be put in isolation because Spirit is trying to reward you with peace. With solitude and peace, and learning to be at peace with your situation and learning to surrender. So you're probably being taught how to surrender, how to, not kick and pout and get upset and just, you go through the stages of isolation and you learn to be at peace and to know and have faith. Those are all the lessons of isolation. There's a fork in the road, so you have to decide which path you want to go. The road less traveled for chosen ones is harder, but the rewards are magnificent. And speaking of rewards, you're going to be exchanging gifts, holiday season, but somebody, you're giving gifts and they're going to be giving you gifts. Treasure Island, so there it's better. Just know that the grass can be greener somewhere else. Good night. Good night. Good night, Jeanette. Thank you so much for being here. Truth be told, you're going to be receiving the truth in a situation. Okay, so there's a discovery of a truth, okay, before the year is done, and the fates are here. So there is fated events are going to start happening, and clean it up. Spirit is saying detox from current, negativity, etc. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Yes. Okay, let's get it clarified. Yeah, there's a Tower moment. There's a drastic change happening. Let me see, what is this drastic change? Matter of fact, let me go here. What is this drastic change? A storm coming. That's a Tower moment, like an ending or some new beginning that gives you clarity and things working out better, a different path. Yeah, you're being asked to keep going, to move forward. Chariot card. This could be a sudden change with a Chariot, soulmate energy here. or Scorpio. Yeah, this might be an ending because of hostilities and a new beginning, and keep moving forward. This has to do with love, or yeah, relationship. It's an ending of someone that was kind of stagnant, and now things like that can come into 2026. Okay, so there's things that gotta go. All right, let's see. um, Peace, better friends, family that you can count on. So peace is being clarified by your new soul tribe, and also divine timing is here. Like I said, divine timing. Things are faded. Um, let's see. Things are faded. You will be traveling, so you have to make a decision about travel. And legal letters is clarifying exchange, so there might be some finance and some things coming up. Let me pick from this all over the place. Okay, let's see. Wow. Okay, the cards are having some, you know, erratic energy. Maybe you're feeling anxiety or something. All right, let's clarify Treasure Island. So there's a drastic change happening with love or relationship. There's drastic change. So there is a tower. Yes, another tower moment, or tower moment when it comes to a relationship. There, it's almost like a fated meeting, or you're being put in alignment to take a leap of faith, and you have a passionate new beginning. Let me see with this. Let me see what's that. Cappies. Okay, let's see. New love. Okay, so drastic change is new love, and the ending is this player. So you have an ending with a player. He gotta go. They gotta go. She gotta go. Whoever this is, it has to go because they're making space for a new person, a new partner. Okay, let's see. The High Priestess, and someone's gonna be apologetic, but not sure that they mean it. You're gonna move on and manifest something new. Okay. All right. So let's get future energies. 2026. Let's look at 2026 and then pick a card for Cappies. All right, 2026. So yeah, there's an ending towards the end of the year. There's like a drastic situation. Could be an argument, whatever. However, this shakeup happens, but it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen to get rid of something that can't go with you. It cannot no longer go. So it's done. All right, let's look at 2026. 2026 Capricorn. 2026 energy. 2026. A peek at things that we got to work on. 20, door to happiness and healing. Amen. Hallelujah. 2026, you're going to learn what happiness is, how to be appreciative with what you have, how little, whatever, how much you have. And that's how you, in the spirit of gratitude, because I'm getting gratitude, you will be manifesting more rain on abundance, rain on blessings, starting the year with door to happiness by choosing something better, okay? And it could be with love. The door to romance is here, blossoming abundance. Cappies, you have a cornucopia. You're going to get over and deal with disappointments, a better way to deal with disappointments, and knowing that when disappointments and breakups and things happen, you're learning now that it's for your higher good, because what's for you is not going to leave you. So things will be balanced. So even if you're in your head, next year worried about and concerns about, breakups or people disappointing you, or things or jobs disappointing you, you will be protected. You will be protected, and be careful. You're going to be given the strength to deal with negative people and liars, okay? Anybody that's lying to you, that, is done, okay? So you will be given the strength. Could be a Leo. Balance is here for next year, and the door to, like I said, the door to spirit. So you are walking through another portal of psychic intelligence. You are going to be discovering your gifts, and the door of valley with happy family is something very good to look forward to. Fantastic cards. Let me see some advice. Awesome, Cappies. Like, things are looking up, and I also feel an energy of dealing with, town moments differently. You are meant to be a host to help people. Remember to take care of yourself, because you could be a workaholic at times, and reckless spending, learning how to spend better. because you learn some tough lessons, and you realize that when you have abundance, if you don't make money from it, you make it work, flip the money, you don't evolve financially. So you're learning. Your gift could be being a counselor, and the only competition Spirit is saying is yourself, because you don't want to become a dependent on people to help you financially, and you're supposed to be a leader. 2026, a host, a leader. And also, I'm being drawn to get this. Let me just get some of these, and then some love cards. Get a reading. You will be continuing your spirituality, and you will be giving a spiritual gift. So this gift could be in financial goals. It could be a new financial opportunity, partner, etc. Continue to do shadow work and validate your past. Know that your past is important. Everything that happened is supposed to be a lesson. Otherwise, you're bound to repeat it. Let's get some love cards for next year. Advice for next year, Cappies. And then we're going to pick a card and then do Virgo. Okay. Release an ex so you can have true love. You got to decide. So in 2026, you're going to have to keep an ex aside, because people will return and act like they done met Jesus, found Jesus, got baptized. So learn to see the snakes, from the grass, and decide very soon what you want so that it can come to you. But Spirit is saying release an ex. Whoever came back or comes back with reconciliation goals, they're not ready. They're not going to be up to par. True love, and you manifest the divine feminine, divine masculine. So in 2026, you have a need to free yourself. They're saying it again, because you may have some attachments to someone. They might be cute and said they found Jesus. So that's like a temptation, because you're like, oh, that's so good. But you got to watch the way they move. If they still smell like a player, sound like a player, they're probably still a player, but with better words. Don't let you be fooled by their new diction, and the words that they looked up. What are good phrases to say for a reconciliation, because that's what I get here. All right, either way, not judging. Now we're going to pick a card. Not pick a player, right? Pick a card, not a player. That should be on a t-shirt. Pick a card, not a player. Because what a great fortune as I'm doing that. Because a player from a Himalaya will make you lose your money. Guaranteed. You won't know what happened to your finances. It don't matter if you make $200K a year. They found the Lord, but still acting like, the devil. They smell like a player. You can smell them. You can smell them. When you have psychic intelligence, you can you can smell them. I know it sounds silly, but it's like you can see them, smell them. You can, it's weird. All right, so pick a card. If you pick crystal number 1, that's card number 1. Crystal number 2, card number 2, card number 3. Ask angels a question. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right, great. So, and continue to ask your angels for all of you, no matter what you pick. So, crystal number 1 is improving your health. Your health is priority, and Spirit is saying you need to improve your health so you can enjoy everything that you're trying to get. If you're trying to get a partner, you're trying to move, you're trying to get abundance, you can't do it with bad health. So continue to improve your health. It's the most important thing. Forget about, everybody or the people nagging you or whatever. No job, no anything will be better, more important than your health. All right, if you pick card number 2, the situation will improve. So there's going to be improvement in this situation that you're concerned about. There's going to be drastic improvement. If you pick card number 3, pile number 3, meditations will bring you answers, okay? Meditations will bring you answers and will help you a lot to meditate and calm your energy and have a little bit more faith. Meditation helps with faith because it calms your aura. There's certain other things that calm if you have nervous energy, like ashwagandha or kava, different things. But consult with a doctor, of course. Okay, so Now we're gonna go to Virgo, closing out this reading. Lord, I survived. Y'all don't see me go live all the time, but and I know last week or last time I was live just for a short period of time, but now we in there like swimwear, like 2 hours, 3 hours. Lord have mercy. Okay, so Virgo, we're here. We're here. Let's check your energy. Um, Virgos, let's check your energy. Yeah, some of these people. Let's see what's happening. Current energy for Virgo. Virgo, how you doing? You know, how you doing? Let's see what's going on. Okay, Virgo, so you're concerned. We're concerning ourselves with finances, worries. Second chakra, you know, your passion center is being activated. You're supposed to follow your passion, your heart. So it's a slumber party night. Yeah, it's crazy. I'll be trying to avoid these. Like last time, I was just reading very fast. Like I did a collective reading quickly. I was out of there. So the magician, you know, the magician. So we're here. The magician manifesting. You're trying to manifest. This cord here. There's something. There's a disconnect here. If you're manifesting, but you have financial constraints. You're dealing with fear. You're dealing with fear. Okay. Dealing with faith versus fear. You have to rest and rejuvenate with your mind, especially. Chaotic mind, concerns, anxiety. Let's see. Feeling tied up in a situation. It may have something to do with family or a child. Family situation. There's reunions, get together, and travel. But let me see. Balance is here. And someone here has love or is trying to show love. With blossoming abundance is here as well. Let me clarify some of this. Okay, let's clarify some of this. Financial constraint. Financial constraint is being clarified by great fortune. So this is it's almost like an illusion, like thinking negative and worrying. And I know that your bills and things are real, but this is what Spirit is saying. There's great fortune coming. And remember when I said about a child? Yeah, family, there may be something to do with a child. Here it is. Unexpected income is also here. So there is money coming towards you. Let me clarify some of this. It can be exhausting. Yes. Yes, it's exhausting. So last week I did a collective reading because it's not. I love spending time. I actually wish I could read. I've been desperately trying to go live 2, 3 times a week, but I just can't because I have all these passive income, abundance and working hard, and also having time for myself and balancing myself because you have to put time in yourself. So it's hard, but I'm here. All right, second chakra. So your passion, you got to be careful. The second chakra, your passion center being ignited, but look, it's a player energy. This is a player energy. This person's not measuring up. Whoever this is might just want passion, so be careful. Okay, let's see. Yep, there's a court situation, child support situation here. There's like trying to put, visitation or child support in order. Might be disagreements, situation where the child trying to find the truth out of a situation. I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, you know what I'm saying. All right, yeah, just trying to put stuff in order with the courts to make sure everything's legit. All right, some of you, not all of you, but if not, it's just working things out. Okay, so the magician and the mirror, so you're manifesting. There's something at a distance. It could be travel to bring you to one of your manifestations. Rest and rejuvenate because, so resting is here recommended. There's a wealthy man energy here. So rest, pour into yourself because you're going to be creating abundance. And that's also manifesting. Bringing in people into alignment. Now you feel all tied up in a situation when it comes to a lover or someone that you had love for, because I see courthouse here. When it comes to love, it could be a marriage dissolving. etc. Also, I see a couple court things here for those that resonate. So there is a get together, or it could be at work, holiday party, get together with something that you're good at, your job, your gift. Balance is being restored. You're going to be meeting someone, an official person. There's an ending happening here of a relationship because you're meeting a more mature energy. Could be an older person or older than the person you dated before. So it's more mature. Okay, let's clarify. And journey. So again, distant horizon and travel. Uh, yeah, you could be traveling, moving. Some of you. All right, let's clarify some of these energies. Let's get a couple cards, and then we'll do 2026. Let's see what fell out. Yeah, when you live, like everything has to stay. There's no rewind. There's no, all the errors and mistakes gotta go. They stay. So yeah, gathering, get together, tons of little parties, having fun, holiday festivities, enjoy safely, have fun. You may have been confused by choices, but someone that you dealt with was a liar, and Spirit is saying keep them away. They had a third party situation. They have someone. There's an energy of mother, family being involved. This is a hot mess. Whoever this is, say no to all. Say no to all. All these people that are negative, they're not measuring up. Let these people keep each other. This is an ending with the Scorpio card. Sagittarius woman, doesn't matter. This is not your energy. So justice is coming, as I see it. Justice is coming. Third party is too obvious. It's way too obvious. Everything is warning. Everything is warning. I don't even need to see anymore. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to see this. Let's look at 2026. Let's leave this hot mess in 2025. The hell to all of them. Like, everybody kick rocks with flip-flops. Yeah, gotta go. Like, don't even entertain it. It's like your mindset is so different. You can't entertain this. You can't even give sadness to this. Like, don't care. Y'all could have, you could just be like, you could have 50 parties, 30 parties. Don't care about none of these fools. Let's do 2026. Let's see what we got to work on. Our homework for 2026. That's it. Bigger and better. Bigger and better. What the heck? Okay, the temple path. Wow, this flew out. There's going to be opportunities that are going to be bestowed upon you, Virgo. There's opportunities that are going to be given to you. You got to make sure you take them. Okay? You make intentional actions towards prosperity, change. Card number 12. So 3, balance is here. There may be some financial, things, unexpected expenses, etc. When it comes to family, it might be, like I said, I feel real child support energy here. Plan ahead. If let me teach you how to hustle. Let's say you do have to pay, whether it is or some an extra expense, then have a passive income, have extra income that you like. If you have a salary and then you got extra income, then you budget as if you just have the salary, and then you say this, okay, the extra income is just in case ish happens. If not, that's going in the bank. Or you know what I'm saying, you got to be a hustler. You got to strategize, sell dinner plates, do whatever is your gift. I see people making money from their window, legally, that is. So you're going to be in a state of gratitude. You're learning. You're going to be putting the family in order, protecting the children, etc. You're going to be working through fighting faith versus fear. The solar plexus are going to be aligned. You're going to work harder at fighting through the illusion of fear. Fear is worrying about stuff that didn't happen yet and seeing the worst case scenario, like, oh man, the issue's going to hit the fan. I'm going to be kicked out or whatever. So just work through that. Yin and yang, there's a yin and yang caring connection, a new cycle beginning, new cycles opening. Be careful with deceptive people. You're going to learn to keep them away. And when you feel tied up, know what to do. And meditate for answers. You use your psychic discernment and all the lessons that you've learned so that you can maintain a caring connection. This is what I think is going to happen. There was somebody that you probably dealt with that when they see you moving into a different direction with a more mature partner, they're going to try to sabotage that. I got to say it. And I'm telling you, Virgo, you can't let that happen. So you can't let that happen. Let me see. Um, let me see. All right, let me use this deck for future 2026. That's a good card, though. Yeah, yeah. To me, all the cards can turn into good because it's like, how do I get around that? That's all it is. So in 2026, you're going to communicate effectively. If you don't communicate with somebody, just let them run rampant, they're going to cause destruction. You got to stop them. Like, nope, you're not going this. I'm not interested. You're going to have a past life connection being afforded to you. Speak with clarity. Exactly what I said, Virgo. If you don't speak with clarity, you're going to see your devastations occur right in front of your eyes. Look at this reconciliation from somebody that was an absolute player, and Spirit is trying to warn you. Watch out. Matter of fact, since you need to see it, you have a higher self, and you need to free yourself and be free to be positive. And look, listen and reflect on past mistakes, and also give yourself, be accountable for what your part was in somebody hurting you. You gave them the mic and the stage to hurt you. Don't give nobody an opportunity. Music is going to be of significance. Music, something with music. Music might bring you prosperity or align your chakras. Friends and family are going to be important. The people that you can count on. But music, meeting someone, going to concerts, music. You and this person are going to share music. I keep saying that. A new chapter. So you have a new chapter. But wait, but wait, there's more. 2026, Virgo. Since it's the last thing, I'm gonna give you what you need. Release your eggs, okay? Listen, this is why I knew this would come out. You knew this was just like they say in Spider-Man, you knew this would happen, Pete. You knew this was coming. Release your eggs. Somebody is going to try. I told you. Look at what Spirit is saying. You don't have to listen to me. You can just learn them lessons. There's a heart-to-heart conversation. You need to speak your truth. Speak exactly. Don't let this person destroy a good relationship. Give a new relationship a chance. Oh dear Lord. And clearly decide. You're gonna have some little confusing moments. So you gotta decide to stay on the good path. And trust that the right person is your soulmate. That you've been given a soulmate. You're gonna be given a soulmate, but it could be messed up by your ex. Okay? So yeah, let's pick a card and get the heck out of here. Okay. I done seen enough. Okay, wow, I can't believe I did all these readings. Okay, Virgo. Jesus, Lord, Mary, and Joseph. All right, so pick a card. If you pick card number 1, it's going to be this, or an angel or a crystal. If you pick card number 2, it's going to be the citrine. If you pick card number 3, it's going to be pyrite. I've been saying this all night. How did I almost forget? Okay. So ask angels a question, and we'll see what some of the answers will be. If you pick card 1, improve your health. A lot of people getting this tonight. There's a need to worry about your health. It's very, very serious. So make sure you have healing. Yeah, look, the next card was abundance. To enjoy the empire that you're creating. That makes sense. And card number 2, pick a card number 2. The situation will improve. There's an improvement in your situation. And card number 3, something is unlikely to work that you felt that it wasn't going to work. So in other words, listen to your intuition, because something is not for you. Something is not for you. Okay, something is not for you. All right, so this has been the readings. I'm going to be doing timestamps, etc. So, and I'm also going to be doing shorts from these as well. So, some highlights and stuff. Thank you for being here. Happy holidays. And remember, if you change your mind, you change your life. And have faith, which is hard, but continue to just work through the turbulence and believe and not give up. Not give up. Hang in there. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging in there. Members, salute. And as usual, you enjoy these. Thank you. And look, I didn't even get, and I was going to delete it again because I was like, well, I didn't get my nails done, but yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. The message was needed to be sent, so I was like, let me not delay. Um, Wonderful. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Y'all hung in there. Salute to y'all. Y'all hung in there. Y'all the truth. I appreciate that. That support. Thank you. Members, thank you all the subscribers. So thank you for your subscription, because everybody that comment has to be subscribed. So thank you, Southwest. Thank you all the people that have been hanging with me for years. So I appreciate it. Look at your nails. Yep, they're not done. I shouldn't have said nothing, but it's okay, because I'm getting comfortable with y'all. It's not done, but guess what? Y'all still love me, right? It's all good. It's natural. Yeah, I had to cut them. It was a lot going on, because I was making products, destroying my nails were long, and I was like, look, I gotta start fresh start for the new year. That's how we calling it. Yeah, fresh starts. But it's all love. It's all good. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, pop out and show people anyways, and just be yourself. It's all good. Yeah. And that goes to show you, like, I could have just been like, oh, I'm not ready. One more week to do these. And I was like, nope, I gotta knock this out. People need their message. People like the community. They're waiting on this. They're counting on this. Let's get this popping. But it's all good. It's all good. You can still look your best. You're still fine. You're still good. You're still a player. Nah, you're still good. You're still good. Thank you so much for being here. You're so funny, Southwest. I appreciate your humor. I swear from God, I appreciate your humor. You're just as silly as I am. I suspect we may be a menace to society. If we ever met in person or our paths cross, we will be a funny menaces to society. Like, we will be no good in society. People watching, just being foolish. I'll be, doing subtitles, and watching people is funnier than like things that they could make up, because people are humorous. I'll just say that. For my edges too, because they a mess. Yeah, fresh. That's what I'm calling it. You gotta call it something pretty. So we call it something good. We're like, no, it's a fresh start. Chick, that's a hot mess. No, it's called a fresh start. It is a fresh start, because I just cut all my nails off. I was like, okay, if they don't love me because of this, I can't tell you. Make sure I had the hair did, though, Erica. Shout out to you when you come through seeing these, because she's like, nah, you gotta look correct. Because I told them, I asked the members, I was like, what if I show up and I don't got no makeup, a little hoodie on, no makeup, nothing, just like doing your readings, They were like, girl, you better get yourself together. You better have a clue, ask somebody, go ahead and find out. They literally told me. I was like, oh, snap. But that's okay, because when the artistic expression of clothing, when you look good, you feel good. So they put me on the path. They put me right on the path. They gave me a quick wake up call. Like, you can't show up here like who done it and ran. You gotta hold yourself accountable. So, no, my members are hilarious. I promise you. I promise you. Next membership live, I will donate some. I'll do another live coming up soon, and I'll donate some. I'll try to donate some membership, which I'm scared, because it gives it to random folks that they watch me. I have members. So shout out to members that pay for the membership and don't say a word. Thanks for your support, though. They keep renewing and rejoining. The holding onto my samples. It's impossible. I'm gonna stop believing that, Andrew. It's impossible. Imagine you have samples for like 7 months, and you use them and you still have some. Impossible. Oh, I gotta do something too. I want to do like we might do in the next live something where we do a spin the wheel to see if somebody will receive some more samples from FoxyblueSecretgarden. Happy holidays. That's what I was thinking of doing. Yeah. You're funny. You're funny. Yeah, funny. Yeah, it's a reality show, I promise you. Because I can't. I can't believe it. Yeah. But thank you everybody for being here. I'll see you next time. If not, happy holidays just in case I don't come back before the holidays. But I'm gonna try to be live carrying the samples into 2026. That's love. That's love for me and my company. And Jewel, that's what's up. That's how much I'm not gonna think of it as weird. I'm gonna say you got love for Foxy Garden products. You like them, right? And Jewel, you like them. Yeah, she loves it. She loved it. You should try some. Southwest. My stuff is, creamy, just glistening soaps, luxurious. Those are like Cleopatra baths, just king and queen baths. My soaps are luxurious. My perfumes, my natural perfumes, just everything that I have. The hair oil. See my hair, I keep it up and stuff. Conditioners, face, yeah, the products are legit. We put good intentions, good blessings and good intentions. So, yeah, and that's what I'll be tired because I'm always making stuff, or I'm always in the lab producing products, sending orders. So, I'm not always able to go live all the time, but I try to go live like once every 2 weeks or once a week. But I put out content. I have over 1,000 videos and counting. So the content is there. Some edge balm. I have, yeah, I'll be on it. My hair oil is what fixes the edges because you gotta heal the scalp. It promotes extreme promotion of growth. It detoxifies the scalp. My hair is fine. My edges. I'm like 150 years old and I still got my edges. So that's my hair, my conditioners and stuff like that have helped, my everything, my skin. So, yeah, so good. Yeah, so good. Your edges got a fresh start. That's all. Give your edges a fresh start with natural oils and things that heal. So fresh start, fresh start. That's what it's called. You know, it's like I'm not bumming today. I'm just giving myself a fresh start. But anyway, thanks for being here. Weepy Star, nice to see you. Nice to interact with you and see you guys next time. Thank you. Stay tuned. I'm putting little highlight shorts from some of these readings and stuff, just so you can look at quick little messages, a reminder of each of the signs. So I got a lot to do. I have a lot to do. About to cry. I know. And when I postpone, Andrew, I could feel your energy. Don't be mad, because in the members lounge, I was like, oh, I gotta postpone. I was supposed to go live yesterday, and I was like, ain't no way. I was not ready. I was literally, now I had cars everywhere, just meditating and working, and sometimes, I know people be like, oh no, like disappointed and stuff, but if I'm gonna say I'm gonna do something, I'll do it. I'll get around to it. Thank you so much, Answers. You're welcome. Thank you for all the quiet, silent watchers. Thank you. Um, oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's a nice time. Look, I made it up, Southwest, because I know Southwest was like, boy, you were out of there with a quickness last week. Well, I think you missed it, because I just did a quick collective, and I was like, all right, peace out, because I was doing the members live, too. Right after, so I was like, I was doing members reading, so I was out of there. I was a heck out of there real quick. Like my live, if you look at my live, it was like 20 minutes. That's 40, whatever, 30. That's a miracle. My lives be a quick little 2-3 hours, So when I do come live, I make up for it. I make up for it. Thank you for all the people who saying some nice compliments, nice words. I had cars everywhere. It was a mess. I was like in bed like with a mess of everything, and I was like, I was supposed to go live 15 minutes or an hour. I had an hour to go live. I was like, ain't no way. I was about to start washing my hair at that time, and I didn't even have the order of what I was gonna do. I wasn't ready. I needed to meditate, clean my room, clean my energy. Just came to that. It was not meant to be. And that's why you gotta go with the flow. Like, they say when you plan, God laughs, because you just gotta go with the flow. And plus, I was tired as heck. Ain't no way I would have been that productive. And what a difference a day makes, because you know, I slept in, I got some rest that I was supposed to get, and I was being stubborn. So my body broke down and was like, you're not doing anything. I promise you. The video's not going to happen today. So that's why you got to listen to yourself. And with members, I'll just let y'all know, like, when I'm going live, like, an hour or two before, because I won't, give false hopes of, like, hey, I'm going live, and then something happens. Um, Crystal 1 and 2 are beautiful. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff, like the rose quartz, the love, beautiful rose quartz, just stuff. I have little citrine, stands, and so I surround myself with citrine because that helps with fear, and smoky quartz too, and believing, um, manifesting. I still have those trees. I have a lot of trees around me, clear quartz and amethyst and crystal, and citrine. Like, I just have a kingdom. I have the bigger pieces over there. I have huge, pieces that don't even fit. If y'all see how much stuff is here, y'all be like, okay, you gotta get it together. Yeah, I have this. This is a heavy one. This is, for your throat chakra, which I keep here so that it can help me speak. Blue topaz, fantastic. Um, I have so much, like, so many bowls of things, like just crystals everywhere. Carnelian, um, you know, black sunstone, black sunstone. Just all the stuff. Like I said, I sell stuff, and I sell custom stuff, custom orders. Like, I had an order for a customer for, they wanted a statue, an original stone statue from Eastern Island, and I had it shipped from South America or wherever, because I have good suppliers. So, um, you know, just stuff. I have everything. I have our cannabis. We sold out of this. We just have one left of our cannabis adventuring for the holidays. I'll give you guys a holiday discount as well. I'll put a discount code for the blue tree. Yeah, I have amethyst. I have a chakra tree that's big. It's too big to, so it's like all the chakras. It's bigger. It's way bigger. Um, I have the big piece of what I have, tourmaline. Just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, those are heavy too. Those are heavy pieces. Yeah, those are heavier pieces. So it's like you keep whatever. You work with different stones every day. Like, when you worry a lot, then you put your spray, you go outside, you get some sun, or I keep this tourmaline because of negativity and negative thoughts, or just worry, concerns, or, and selenite, of course. It's like a crystal cave kingdom. It's like I can connect to the 5D world. So nice. Yeah. And you keep more, you buy more of the ones that work for you more, and they work, because sometimes I have to take all the citrine out because it makes me too much of a workaholic. Even if I don't charge the crystal, they still making me a workaholic. I keep coming up with recipes and stuff. People be like, why you got 15 soaps? Because I keep coming up with I still got more recipes. I have everything. Perfume line, laundry, sprays, like, I got stuff that I don't have on the store, custom stuff. So it makes you create abundance until you need to rest and stop. So a lot of times I'll take these off, because if not, it makes me keep working. Yeah, pyrite is very powerful. Um, Aromatherapy and meditation is the best. That's why my sprays are on the go. Like, I have even little spray samples, you guys know, to just, like, when I feel the BS coming outside or somewhere, if I got a meeting or something, I just spray, like, y'all ain't gonna mess my aura up. It's like, gosh, be gone, That's my protection spray, like, with tourmaline in it and tiger's eye. I'll send you about the 3 crystals you gave me. I haven't touched them yet. Are you kidding me? And Jewel, you're supposed to be working with that a long time ago. Oh my God. Well, the energy's still there. You could work with them by touching them or putting them under your pillow. Yeah, just send me the information so I can remember what they were. The sprays are crazy. Yeah, I keep saying it. People don't believe it. Like the balance and peace, like stuff be happening. Like I need balance because stuff like when the ish hits the fan, I'm like stop. Like things gotta slow down because stuff is crazy. And then the love spray. The problem with the love spray is that people will be attracted to you. Caitlin could tell you because she was like, "Oh, everybody's coming out to me," but then it's your discernment to use it for the right person. And of course, it's my baby, the abundance spray with citrine. That's how I started this whole business. The first product I made for my business, the very first product. Yeah, my protection spray, aka yes, be gone. Haters be gone. Yeah, you gotta work with them. You could touch them while you're even watching TV. Those are like worry little stones, or just carry them with you. But you may need bigger pieces. When you want change, like you gotta get, bigger piece or just bracelets. Bracelets are great because they keep touching. See, abundance. Like touch me with abundance all the time and protection. And I have garnet here too, so it's like your passion. Just thank you. Your, your facial expressions are funny, hilarious. Yeah, I'm extra. From experience was asking for love. Thank God, and I wanted DM from someone because you clean your energy, so everybody is attracted to your energy. But you have to go with the right person. You have to, and that's where discernment comes in. Also, and you could get discernment. The sprays also give you clarity. Sometimes we ignore our intuition, and that's what happens. Some people might just need to be working with intuition first, right here, with intuition, working with your crown chakra, making positive choices, and just calming your mind. Meditate when you spray all that. That's a great time to put your synchronized sounds or meditate or be outside quiet. If the weather permits, that's a great time. So it depends what you need to work on. Sometimes people just have negative thoughts, so they have to start with a protection spray, or they have negative people. And people start leaving your life because you're cleaning your energy and making room for other things. It gotta happen. And you gotta surrender. Whatever happens when you start working with these things is it's energy. It's energy. It's not like some weird magic or anything. They are magical, but it's not like spells. I don't do that. I talk about energy and attracting different things. You're gonna need that protection spray. Some people need protection first. Protection from their thoughts, protection from negativity, protection from keeping people away, family members that may not want your higher good. I have family members that do not believe in me doing this or believe in me having a YouTube channel, whatever. They are probably against it, and I didn't give them an opportunity to even know or involve them in my channel, whatever. There's people that discourage me from doing whatever to do. Oh no, just have a 9 to 5 and be miserable. I'm not listening to that because I made money on my own with just creating a thought like this, right? First product I ever made. I made it for fun because I like mixing things and stuff. I made this for fun. Somebody gave me $25. That's how much it costs. And I'm like, wow, people love it and willing to pay me more. There's people that pay me more. They like, man, I'm giving you, this thing is so powerful and good. So it's like, once you show me I can make money for myself, it's no turning back. I'm cursed with greatness, with knowing greatness. There's no turning back. And imagine if you made $10 for something, but then imagine if you made thousands. If you made thousands, there's no freaking way you're going back. Because then you're going to try to go back to making thousands. And it's possible. I've already seen it. There's no way. There's no way. So I keep creating more stuff because I like to. And also because people like it. All the sprays that I have and the shower gels, the perfumes that I create, the hair conditioners and stuff, the quinoa, avocado stuff that I have for hair, deep conditioner. People like, oh my God, this is like a tropical island. I've taken a trip somewhere, it's all around aromatherapy, which I'm doing, to have a spa treatment at home, relax. There's so much BS going on that you gotta self-care feels good. You know, I make foot sprays, I make every type, facial toners, I make everything. And it's relaxing. Like if you work on your feet and everything, so it's like, you know, I got a concoction to relax your feet, like, you know, peppermint, ginger, all that stuff that makes a cooling, menthol, cooling sensation, helps with your muscle aches, turmeric, you know, inflammation, stuff like that. So it's all healing. And once I made stuff, and I create abundance. So if I mean, you can make money with food. Like if you're good at making dinners, there's somebody that needs somebody to make them dinners, and you make a deal with someone, neighbor or whatever. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna make you 5 dinners. Give me whatever, $20 a dinner or whatever. Then you got a little income there. Everything is possible, and every price is negotiable. So I'm a little hustler. I've seen too much, but anyways, I'll see you guys soon, and we could have a member. Maybe one of these days, Southwest, you're an honorary member because you ride or die. You know, we've been with us. So maybe one day you will join, but if not, we'll see you here. Nice to spend time with you and everybody else. And nice to see Weepy Star reuniting with us to get today. So nice to see everybody okay. You know, it's a good place to fellowship and unwind some negativity and just fellowship with positivity. So hope you enjoy, and see you soon. And happy holidays if I don't see you before that. Thank you so much.